Is somebody audio checking for us?
Yeah, I already checked all the audio
I
levels.
hope so, because we're live now.
I already checked all the levels and all
We're
that.
live.
I'm going to watch it via my
We're
phone.
live?
That's what the red means.
We're live.
We're live! We're alive!
Hi, Mom, I'm on TV! Not really. But
Fake TV.
fake TV.
Internet TV.
So, pretty much the truest TV that ever existed.
Truth. Sure.
Okay.
Alright, wait, what are we doing tonight?
Playing Warhammer.
Wait, we do that here?
Yes. 40,000 years in the future, we play Warhammer.
Long before the time of the Necronomicon.
I don't know what that meant.
Quiet.
Because
All
I
right.
haven't ever read Fluff, because I'm a
Focus.
tryhard.
I don't believe in fluff.
What are's Fluff?
So, tonight we are doing another round of
You did turn
testing.
the audio on, right?
I did, yes. We are
Okay.
unmuted. Yes.
Alright.
Tonight we're doing another round of testing with the Killadelphia packet, or at least our preliminary Killadelphia packet. We're working on tweaking that. We're actually
1.0.
going, we are on 1.0. We're actually going Wednesday, Jesse and myself, to go look at the venue we're looking at doing it.
Woo!
We're going to
Venues!
hopefully have the agreements all worked up, and we're going to hopefully have a venue lockdown and a weekend lockdown by the end of the week.
Yay,
And-
announcements of
yeah.
announcements.
And then, we're announcing that there might be an announcement about it. And then in that case, we can do all the fun stuff, work out. We already have kind of all the prizes figured out and worked out, stuff like that, so we can wrap up all the fun stuff. But yeah, so we're messing around with the packet. They are playing big guns tonight. So the packet is a modification. Yes. It's kind of a mix between a lot of the three major existing packets being ETC, Bay Area Open, and Nova.
That is three. Confirmed.
Yes.
Confirmed on stream. Three.
We take the comparative scoring mission or setup from ETC and the Maelstrom setup from ETC.
Mm-hmm.
We modified it a little bit though. We take a lot of the secondaries and the idea of picking your own secondaries from Nova.
Truth.
And from Bay Area Open, we take a lot of the objective deployment and how they handle things like scouring, stuff like that. So it's interesting. I wouldn't call
I've
it
been
us.
liking the packet
I
so
wouldn't
far.
call it us creating a packet because we just kind of cherry picked and then just tweaked to make it all make sense
The
point
benefits
wise.
of going like last. We get to just
Yeah.
choose what we do.
Pretty much. That's what I just did. I just cherry picked what I liked and mashed
It's been
it all
good so far.
together.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah. You brought up a really good point, which we'll talk about a little bit later as we go on.
Yeah, points.
So let's look at what's playing tonight. We're going to start off with whoever Trevor clicks on first, and then we're going to tell you what some armies are happening. All right, so Dave Setzman is playing some Dark Eldar allied with the Dark Eldar Coven formation. So in the primary Dark Eldar, he is 2 courts with I don't know how to pronounce that.
Leoman
And Venoms. Then he has, very straightforward, 6 warrior units with blasters, with the Venoms, with the extra splinter cannons, 3 Void Raven bombers, then allying the Coven's Grotesque formation for a Munculus with the Flesh Gauntlet, 2 units of 4 Grotesques in Raiders with the Torment grenade launchers. So because of how it works out, he only has 1 actual character in the whole army. It's the Homunculus. The Homunculus is therefore his warlord. So how Big Guns works in this is going to be 4 objectives on the table. Each objective is going to be worth 3 points at the end. Then each player picks 4 secondaries out of a list of 8. Each one of those 4 secondaries is worth 2 points, and then your Maelstrom is worth whatever you get. They are on Hammer and Anvil deployment. So secondaries for Dave is Dave picked Linebreaker, Last Laugh, First Blood, and Slay the Rank and File. Slay the Rank and File, if you guys know, Nova is destroy all enemy troops. Which we are, for right now, messing around with the idea of testing it as it destroys summoned troops as well. They are taking out the troop, they're there.
Yeah, I believe that's how Nova did it too. It's nice.
The Munculus got the World Trade apparently add 1 or subtract 1 to reserve rolls. The latest something got +1 toughness. I don't actually know what that's from. I can't read that handwriting. Latest experiment for the Grotesque, right? They all get a special rule. They get +1 toughness, which is what he wants anyway.
Yeah,
and we are in the dark for night fighting on turn 1. Let's take a look at the competitors list. John Parsons.
Woo! Gotta love me some demons. Alright, so John is bringing along Fate Weaver, For those of you unfamiliar, Fate Weaver just got an FAQ. I want to say it was about a week ago.
Week and a half, maybe?
Yeah, so each head now also gets a single power out of Malefic, so
Yes.
slight buff for Fate Weaver, because, not enough demon players were bringing the auto-include Fate Weaver.
More demons needed more summoning, so we gave it to Fate Weaver.
Yeah, why not?
Thanks, GW.
Hey,
At least they gave out an FAQ. I'm happy by that.
Yeah. I'll just go through the powers while I'm going through them, since there's a lot of guys with powers. Fate Weaver, the one head got Molten Beam, Prescience, and Summoning. The other head got Iron Arm, Psychic Shriek, and Cursed Earth. Then John also brought a Lord of Change, 2 greater rewards, and level 2. Graders are Hellfire Gaze, which is I believe a Armor Bane, mediocre beam. It's kind of but, it is what it is. And the +1 wound and it will not die. So that Lord of Change has 6 wounds and it will not die. The guy is a monster. The troop units, 2 basic squads of Nurglings, just 3-mans, nice little objective holders, great in Maelstrom. I love these guys. Heavy Sport, he's got a Demon Prince, Mark of Zinch, level 3, wings, armor, 1 exalted, 1 greater, pretty standard stuff. The greater reward he rolled on, also +1 wound and it will not die. So that's a 5 wound Demon Prince. Exalted reward, he opted to take the Grimoire. Powers, he went Telepathy for his Demon Prince, got Psychic Shriek for the first one, Shrouded for the second, and then opted to go with Summoning for his third power. Then, from his Formation Detachment, the thing I can't remember the name of, the new one, has 3 Flyrants.
Whatever the one that lets you bring 3
Yeah,
HQs.
the real stupid one that I'm sure you'll see if you go to a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, it's the one that's in the one book, the one new book the limited edition book that's immediately gone, immediately not available to get.
Yeah, that one. 3 Flyrants, 3 Muculids. Flyrants powers are number 1, Catalyst, Psychic Scream, and Jesse just went over this. It's not actually Dominate, it's Domination.
Dominance, I believe.
Dominance, Domination, something that sounds relatively close
It's
to
the
that.
Primaris for them.
Yes. They all have wings, 2 Twin Link Devourers. 2 of them have Electroshock Grubs. It's got to be a points issue for not taking that third one.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. Might have dropped the Greater off the Demon Prince, but hey, to each their own. Second one has Catalyst, Horror, and Dominance as well. And then the third one has Warp Blast, Psychic Scream, and Dominate. Psychic Scream is going to be a monster in this one. If he can pop open some vehicles, whether it be with Vector Strikes, which are very good against AV-10 open-topped transports, or if he can, blow up some in the previous phase, if they're still kind of close together, that Psychic Scream can hit multiple warrior units. They're pretty low leadership, so it can do some damage there. And Muculids are crazy devastating. Hopefully Dave knows that they're allowed to assault flyers.
Yeah.
Because those Void Ravens will explode if those things assault them.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. Their Strength 8 AP3 Large Blast when they assault something. They also instantly die.
So, I think it's gonna be an interesting game. I think the big things we're gonna look at is obviously objective score end of turn. I don't believe we know who has top or bottom of turn yet.
I don't believe
and
so.
let's take a look. I believe they already have placed terrain. So they're placing objectives now. And we'll also figure out exactly what objectives are what, and we'll get that information to you.
Do you know which deployment they have?
Hammer and Anvil.
Okay.
I think the big thing is, and is normally a problem with Dave, is Dave will tend to get a little too in on a plan. And funny enough, John kind of does the same thing. I think both these players are going to need to manage the Maelstrom and manage the end of the game things as well. One of the problems is there's kind of 3 things going on at the same time. And it's not there are 3 primaries. There are 2 primaries and the secondaries, but the secondaries in theory are worth 8 points. The objectives are worth a max of 12. So you can't. It's not really something to scoff at. Like the secondaries matter and need to be paid attention. And John picked. Did you ever go over John's?
Oh, no, I did not. John took Linebreaker, Last Laugh.
No,
Oh, sorry. Warlord, Linebreaker, HF?
Homefront, which I'll explain in a second. And Mark for Death. He marked for Death of Venom. Homefront is end the game with no enemy scoring units in your deployment zone.
That is an interesting pick.
Seems very, very hard to do.
Yes.
But so is Slay the Rank and File, and I don't really know why Dave took that one either. Because
maybe
when
Dave
your
didn't-
opponent can summon troops,
Maybe
that's-
Dave didn't think about summoning when he took it.
yeah, and which means he'll probably just get very annoyed.
Honestly,
when
though,
he films.
Dave doesn't have any ignores cover, does he? Do the Void Ravens bombs? They might ignore cover.
I believe so.
Because I was going to say, otherwise the Nurglings are actually a huge pain to get rid of.
Yeah. Yes, if you like our mat, we actually have 4 battle mats. For the fat mat, so we alternating through. We did 2 weeks of Frost. This is our Wasteland one. These are all kind of things, guys. If you look at our information, we talk about, oh yeah, we use internet sales, stuff like that. Our phone sales from the store kind of help out the team. We have some new equipment we're going to try to be implementing in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, if we can get it all sorted out and get it all to work, we had to get to our new computer to do it. We are going to have the super awesome, fancy John Madden board. We pretty much have a board that we can draw on the screen.
Yes.
So we can more easily point things out by literally circling them and
If you
drawing
watched
lines.
us in the beginning, we tried to use it then, and we had some technical difficulties.
There's a way you can do it in XSplit that's clicking pretty much. But it's really, you have to click each time and like rapid click to make a line
Yeah,
pretty
there was
much.
some kind of issue of lines being stuck up, things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was all sorts of a mess. Big fan of the new one, though.
Yeah, it's going to be very fancy. Also, one of the things we're trying to work out is getting, or what do you call it, Twitch to finally let us actually become registered, like full partnerships. It lets us do sponsorships, subscriptions, things like that. They are still battling us tooth and nail on that and saying that we are not what we're doing. Because part of the thing is you have to do X number of ridiculous things, which me all of them mine is doing multiple. We have to do like minimum 3 recordings or 3 streams a week, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But like then
Team
they're
Stomping Grounds dance parties.
yeah.
Streaming
Then like they're like, oh, we make an exception if you are something unique that doesn't get done in the community. That doesn't really get done in your community. I'm like, we were the only people doing this for 7 months, and now there's only 2 people doing it still. Like, I don't understand how we're not unique enough. But it's Twitch. Hopefully not. They were purchased. It'll make things will be more logical.
Truth.
Um,
I don't like this objective placement, by the way. They are really close together,
Yeah.
which I feel like benefits John a lot more than Dave.
I feel like it benefits whoever goes last.
Sure. Dave has a lot of units that he can spread out easily.
Well,
They
no,
have
not
decent
all of those are
range.
hammer and anvil. Only 4 of those are hammer and anvil. 2 of those are Maelstrom, and I wish they
I'm
would have
guessing-
put different ones.
I believe they are different. There's looks like a white
No,
one in the
there's-
bottom left and a white one in the top right, which I'm assuming are the 2 just Maelstrom ones. We can double check
Gotcha.
in a minute, though. Definitely saw Dave place one in the green-looking building in the right-hand side in the center. So I'm guessing that's where the 4 primary, quote-unquote, primary
Yeah.
ones are.
That would make the most sense.
But yeah, especially with those guys clustered up, I mean, it's going to make Psychic Screams, Electroshock Grubs, things like that just so much better. The Bastion placement is going to be fairly irrelevant, I feel like. I mean, as irrelevant as a Bastion placement can be.
We'll have to get Jesse to get us a breakdown of exactly what objectives are where.
Yeah.
And we'll obviously try to make sure the players are very vocal about what their Maelstroms are. Which is kind of the tough thing with doing Maelstroms. I wish we can get a little like counter going so we can
They have the
play
cards, though, right?
They have to do the cards, yes.
So if they put the cards on the sides, we can see the numbers.
Yeah, we can see how many points they're worth.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure they're... And also, if you can give us a diagram of the...
Objectives, sure thing. I'll do it right now. Okay, I said scrap paper. That's it.
That work. But yeah, I think it's going to be... Do we also know who has turn order?
I believe.
John's deploying, so John's going first?
No.
That might be Dave's deployment on the side already.
Dave's already deployed.
Oh, okay. No. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so it's... Okay.
So
John is top of turn.
Alright, so keep that door open, Jesse.
I
Jesse,
don't
keep
think he
the door
heard you.
open.
I don't think he heard you. Anyway,
So
back to us talking.
So yeah, now that we know, okay, so John's gonna be deploying first. It's gonna make it more interesting. Obviously, we felt that was a big thing Dave was gonna kind of need is the ability to be going second. Kind of makes a big difference for him. It lets you play the primary, lets you play the scoring or the final
Dave, open the
objectives a
door
lot
if you
more.
Thank you.
I think it's also going to help out a lot more for these secondaries, right? We talked about that a lot. Like, so Dave picked Last Laugh. Dave picked Slay the Rank and File, which is nice. So John can't, like, deny it by randomly summoning a pink horror unit. Like, Dave
Both
will
of
have a turn
those
to
it's a
react
big
to it.
advantage to be going second.
Yeah. And John has Homefront, So Dave, I mean, Dave's on the best spot because so Dave has Linebreaker, which directly counters home front. So if you get your Linebreaker, your opponent can't get his home front.
Correct. One thing I think I forgot to mention was Lord of Change psychic powers has perfect timing, sacrifice, and because he's Zinch, flicker fire. That's a big deal to have perfect timing on him. That means those Venoms aren't jinking. So,
but don't they have a base invuln save on most of it?
I don't believe so.
They had a 5-up base.
I think you have to buy it.
Maybe.
But assuming they don't, and either way, he has Raiders, which is going to be doing the same thing against. John should just be able to pick and choose and just kill off one a turn for free with that. Yeah,
and obviously one of them is marked for death.
And sacrifice is a big one too, because he can just summon a Disc Herald and throw that on whatever objective he wants.
But yeah, I mean, so like we said, which ones are Maelstrom? So obviously, like we said, Dave has Linebreaker, John's home front. They directly counter each other. Dave has Last Laugh and Slay the Rank and File, which are both really good. 2 and 5. So you called it the 2 outside ones. That's upside down. John just wrote, or Dave, you just wrote the numbers upside down?
Sorry, we're just trying to get confirmation of which objective. It's like this, right?
Okay. Maelstrom
is like this.
It's
you
like
just wrote your numbers all upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just standing on John's
side. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, like Trevor. Trevor hit the nail on the head. The 4 in the middle are all the actual.
Yeah, and again, that's the 3 black ones that you can see, and then 1 in the green building on the right-hand side towards the middle.
And the Maelstroms are in the top right corner and bottom left corner. They are Maelstroms number 2 and 5. They don't matter for the end of the game, only for the purpose of Maelstroms.
Yes, which is huge. Maelstrom points can often win or lose a game.
Which is one of the big things that we've been kind of discussing, and it was heavily brought up to us a lot. We talk about it a lot on 11th Company Allies Convenience. How, if Maelstrom is too random for competitive tournament play, some argue yes, some argue no, some argue, I don't know.
It is one of the big dividing factors. Typically, armies that are good in kill points are also less good in Maelstrom. Just because, one has more units than the other. Basically, the Death Star armies are typically better in things like kill points. MSU armies better in Maelstrom because they can be on whatever objective they need to be. So it is a big dividing factor. It helps. I mean, certainly games like this, if it was kill points, I think we could both just agree who was going to win right off the bat. Especially since the Mucolids aren't worth anything. Yeah. Dave only has about 26 or so.
No, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Sure.
24, because I forgot the 3 bombers.
Yeah.
That's it, only 24.
Okay, that was close.
Hey, John has the ability for infinite with summoning. Because John's the guy with summoning kill point game.
Interesting. I'm a little confused why the Mucolids are up in the front.
Because they don't give up first blood. At least we're assuming they don't give up first blood. We've had a lot of debates about that.
Sure.
About how Mucolids actually are going to be ruled. It's actually probably going to be one of the biggest FAQ rulings that we're going to have an argument about. No sound.
Just to confirm, it is just for you, right?
Yeah, is it just? Are you listening to a device, or you actually know you're not having sound?
I guess he can't hear us, but anybody else in chat, if you want to.
Also, they invented this magical thing called a keyboard.
Oh my god, keyboards! Anyway, just to cover what Matt was saying while he's doing that. Right now, the way Mucolids are worded is that they don't give up victory points for being killed. What the big question is. First blood is a victory point, or in most cases 2 for a secondary, that you get for killing the first unit of the game. So the question is, if you kill a Mucolid, first of all, does that give you first blood? And if not, if you don't get points for it, does it stop your opponent from then getting first blood? Because you've still killed the first unit of the game regardless. Now, the rules say you don't get a victory point for killing it, so it's kind of a gray area.
Wait. Warhammer has gray areas.
Yeah, GW.
With this
Phenomenal
super
writing.
sound rule book that GW made.
Yeah, so I don't know how you like it. Personally, I think if you get First Blood on a Mucilid, nobody gets First Blood, because you've still killed the first unit, but you don't get points for it. But there's more than enough room for debate on that one.
I don't like that personally. Like, I understand the concept of the ruling. I don't like the ruling.
Yeah, I don't either. It's ugly, but I think it makes sense-ish. As much sense as you're going to get out of this. Wow, that is a really aggressive positioning from John.
Yeah,
I
especially when he's
don't
got
like
second
that.
turn. Or he's going first, so he can get up in the air. But I mean, do you potentially seize?
I don't even know if you care too much about seizing. I would have maybe just liked to bunker down a little bit more in a corner if I was Dave. I mean, I know he wants to be able to push up, get some Maelstrom points, but being spread out this far, especially with how aggressive John positioned, it's kind of iffy. Mucilids, by the way, are never scoring or denial, so it's not like those things are taking any Maelstrom objectives for him.
Yeah.
Definitely would have liked to see them deep strike, make the Venoms either turn around or get guys out of them to shoot it. Anything, really. They're frankly just not doing anything where they are. If there is a comms relay somewhere, I don't know where John put it. They could man that, but I'm assuming that it's not placed in base contact with the Bastion.
No.
So
Doesn't look like it. I don't know where
it's probably
is.
in the building, but then why not just place the Mucilids in the building?
True. Well, I'm assuming they can hold it even though they can't hold an objective. It's different,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, it's just have a model in base contact with it.
Wizards have a scoring model in base contact. Well, that would seem really stupid if they would do that.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked last edition.
Well, they could have. I guess, yeah, because Stronghold Assault has not come out since then.
Stronghold Assault was 6th edition.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It has not come out since the change over the edition, so it wouldn't do anything to affect it.
Yes. I'm officially the dirty slut of tonight. But yeah, I mean...
Oh, God.
We should be seeing Dave run away with the Maelstrom here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the plan.
And then going second, he clearly has an advantage in any objective-based mission.
Yeah, no, I think that's absolutely the plan. It's just to take Maelstrom lead, kind of, and just battle for second turn. Like, that's the big thing, is this isn't like Barrier Open, where the Maelstrom only counts for 3 total points, and it caps at a certain point.
Right.
So, like, it doesn't matter if you beat your opponent by 100 or by 1, you get 3 points. They're live, because this is all designed for a battle point mission, for a battle point tournament, and then we have a sliding scale that determines how many actual points you get at the end. So, I love the fucking
Mucilid.
So it sounds like they're all deployed. We have someone coming back here in a second to ask us if he's allowed to start. I'm going to look at him very awkwardly and say, absolutely, you're allowed to start.
To which we got the thumbs up.
All right. So they're going to start the top of turn 1. We're going to toss you into the player audio. We'll be with you the whole night. Again, this is Matt and Trevor in the booth.
Woo! Me.
Let's watch some Warhammers.
Right? Do. Okay, I'm gonna draw some cards. Hey, good luck, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's see how this does. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I think we're in the same boat.
Yeah. Where's the other raider?
One deep strike.
You're deep striking 1 raider, and then the 3 Void Raven. All right. Well, 3 cards. 2, 1, 4, and 6.
Six is by you, though, so that's good.
Where? No, 6 is over there.
Well, 4 is.
Yeah, I gotta go get to 4. Alright, so Nurglings are not beasts. They can only move 6.
Yep.
Just leave them there. Just draw the terrain. Movement. Hold on, these have to... Yeah, these are out of 12. Just need to make sure.
Oh, yeah, this can't deploy here, then.
That's not there? What's not there?
Oh, no, they're over there. What am I thinking? Because this is what the objective is in my mind. I'm like, that's where you infiltrate, but you can't. You're right.
No, I
One eye open.
Yeah, no, we're good. Let's see. Alright, so I have...
Declare which head.
I don't do that yet. Psychic phase. They're all going to fire ground fire?
Yep. You sure? I'm skimmers. You can target the air.
I guess you're right. I'm going to fire the air the whole game.
So irrelevant.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, +1 to their involved.
In case I fall out, you know?
Uh,
And then you decide to shoot the single Liam and that falls out.
if I roll an 11 and kill my own fire ants, I'm going to be real sad.
Give me first blood. Give me first blood. So let's get that 12 in front of him.
I don't know. I'm like... It doesn't matter. Let's do this first. Let's just make this real easy. We're going to throw a Grim. Oh, dude. Oh. You do. You're not that good. You have Flicker. La 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 la. That doesn't matter.
Audio entertainment for your ears.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking out in my head what, I guess the internet can kind of hear me, trying to figure out who the proper Grim target is. I think I'm just going to go with Fate Weaver.
I think I'm just going to Slaanesh distract you by putting glass beads where my nipples are.
Damn it! Burn Fate Weaver. Let's burn it, see what happens.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay, so. Grim went off.
On who?
Fate Weaver.
Baby.
Okay. Actually, what is the range of Molten Beam?
Simplistic. Yeah, he's super far with him. There you go.
It's impossible for me to fly 24 inches and be in it. Yeah. 24 inches away.
Okay, I'm trying to find Molten Beam.
And he would be facing like that.
Oh, okay, so it's not range.
Lean
Alright.
poke, rolls a 6. It does. At initiative 6. No, that's his army. I don't take a call.
Your tape measure is so insanely large.
I can knock people out with it, and because I do electrician work.
I would not let you near electricity.
Why?
When you tell the guy who likes to put the battery out, with
My tongue?
your
Oh.
nipple.
I
know?
I do play Slaanesh.
I do enjoy that.
I do play Slaanesh.
You can't see him.
Sure, so he stays on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The other guys. It's like playing two
Oh
armies
yeah,
in
we're
one.
2, so they can go 3 inches. Not
No, these
6.
guys can move 6, right?
3 inches. Move 3 and charge 2d6
Can
root
they
by
deep
half.
strike? Wow. Like, I know what I'm doing with them next time. Doesn't really matter. They're kind of just like the...
They're here to fill the unit requirement. Like, or when I fly on and they decide to go happy hug.
Jesse! I wonder. Actually, let's move this one. You see him probably with everybody? Probably not with everybody.
Yeah, he's a flying monster. Right, so he'd have to be facing straight forward if he goes there.
Well, I mean, you gotta work with me on the model phase.
I agree.
You'll be fine.
We just know where zoom.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm just trying to find out.
As far as line of sight goes, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of trouble eliminating line of sight.
Yeah. Kind of just want to see.
Flap, 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 flap.
They're all flying.
Flap, flap.
Yeah, they're all flying. Wait, hold on. How far do I have to be with an objective to grab it for this? 3 or 6?
3.
3? I don't know.
And you're flying, so you can't grab it.
Oh, shit. That's right. Flyers can't grab it.
So 46 hit?
Who's on turn 1?
John Parsons, champion of 40K.
So you shouldn't have high expectations for scoring.
No.
You could summon to it, too.
Yeah, I'm going to try. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do the psychic phase. So
How many dice?
Get 2, 4, 6 for the Flyers, 2 for you, 4 for you, 4 for Fate Weaver, and 3 for the other dude.
And then Winds of Chaos. How many more?
6.
5.
Okay, this is going to be my longest phase, so bear with me here because I need to figure this out. All right.
Boop, doop, boop, boo.
I will go as fast as I can without. Okay.
Which head did Kairos choose?
Carlos is going to do. He'll do the. Oh, maybe he'll do the summoning head.
Okie dokie.
All right, we're gonna do. Oh, we will do shrouding on this guy. And that is going to be, what is that, 2? Warp charge 1.
This is from the same guy that's captain?
Yeah. Oh, Zinch gets, what is it? Zinch don't get any bonuses now
No,
with the new
nothing.
thing, do they?
No, you're just rolling regular psychics.
That's it, right? All right, we'll throw 3 on shrouding. I do want that 2+ cover save. We'll throw 4 on shrouding. Goes off on 1.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So shrouding went off on 1. Okay, so now you don't have any more dispel dice, do you? All right. Which one? Where is the fire powers? All right. He'll do who has it? The legs, the back one. He'll do. Or do I wait? Can I? Do I have to stop casting powers with him, or
No.
can I go back wherever I want to go?
You go wherever you want.
I haven't done a psychic phase in this edition for months. I want to do it wrong on camera. All right. So he'll just he'll do 1 for Catalyst, and he'll target this one, and who's the one that
When you say this one, you're talking about one of
him,
the
well,
Flyrants?
yeah, he'll target himself.
Okay.
More than ever going to target the Flyers. He'll target himself and the no-horned one. So that would be this one. Goes off.
Okie dokie.
So those two both have Catalyst. The next one will do Catalyst again, and he'll do it on himself.
Okay.
And one of these, I guess.
Sure.
I'm going to. No, doesn't go off.
6 dice down.
It's probably. Oh yeah. I gotta touch truck that one.
You should only have 14 left.
5. I burned 4 and then 6. Yes, 10, 14. Yep, we're good. Alright, next we're going to cast... You don't ignores cover, right?
No.
Alright, so you support cover. Okay, next we're going to cast Sacrifice on 3.
Sure.
Wait, does a
Sacrifice?
Does a wound to something though, right?
Yeah, somebody within 6 inches.
No, Fate Weaver then is going to summon first. A unit of...
So he kept Cursed Earth, I thought? Or
Well,
he
one
would-
side. One side. One head. I'm
Oh,
using the
okay,
head
so
with
one
the
in Cursed
summoning.
Earth, the other summoning.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm using the head with summoning. Do 7.
Sure.
It goes off.
On 3. Yep.
I think I chose 7. Alright, 10 horrors, obviously. With a... So, what I'll do is I'll do a 3, 5, 7.
Let me guess, you never made a horror with an icon? That's a shame.
So, the champion will be a demonette, and the instrument, or the instrument will be a demonette, and the icon will be a plague bearer.
Sorry, and all you guys that can hear it on the internet, we let this stuff happen in store, but in a tournament, if you don't have the figure, you're not able to use it, sadly. Per the book. If you summon it and it doesn't have a model, you can't use it.
Never had that problem.
No, that's the musician. Yeah, I know, it's really stupid. I gave you the banner, remember? It's gigantic and obscene and looks like a little fire in the sky on the end of a big banner.
Internet, that's why you need to be able to borrow all the icons you need.
It's really why you want to have icons, because if the next turn his icon is alive, he can deep strike within 6 inches of it and not scatter. And if he rolls Zinch on the Warp Storm, he can re-roll one of the attempts to be able to cause damage.
That's the musician.
That is the musician, that's right, and it's win on 5
Go right
close
there.
combat.
We're going to go back 7.
So they're all going to dangerous. That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
So if you want to roll dangers for the icon, since he's the one who I actually care about, nope. Champion, nope. Musician.
So that's 7. And then there should be 8 right here. Nothing.
All good.
So
You'll
those...
swag 10,000.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got 7 more.
Yeah, I rolled them all.
No, I mean you have 7 more dice.
Yeah.
Or for
3,
psychics.
6, 7, 8,
Maybe for summoning. I don't know.
9. 10.
So 3 health breaks.
That's not a herald.
Yeah, people were really strict about that against me at Nova. For my plague drones. I'm like, you can't have anything. You don't have anything on them. I said, go! Okay, fine.
Who are you playing? Jesus.
People at Nova. People in a tournament who paid a lot of money.
We'll do sacrifice on him now.
Sure.
For Herald of Zinch. Goes off.
Yep. You pop off a pink horror and you make a herald. Yeah. Pink.
Herald doesn't get a disc or anything, does he?
No. He gets 30 points of upgrades. So you could make him a level 2 herald if you make a Zinch, or you could give him a disc.
No, I'm going to do level 2.
He doesn't join a unit, so he's just 6 inches within, and then he scatters.
Well, I'll make some with the icon, or the icon has to be down on the table.
Didn't start on the field.
Alright, well, I will go 6 inches over here. I don't really want to give you first blood.
And scatter.
I don't really care if I do, though.
5 inches. Yep.
Powers I'm going to roll for him. Demonology for the first one. 3.
Just demonic gaze, and
And
can't have it again.
5
and
incursion. So, Herald 1.
Demonic gaze and incursion.
It's a shame I can't use him this turn.
Yeah. Well, you could summon him with something that's not malefic and then use him, but not for malefic. No conjuring the turn they're summoned. But you can use any other psychic discipline the turn they're summoned.
Yeah. Alright, so next we have 4 dice left. Okay.
So he can cast like demonic gazes, right?
Oh yeah, because it's non-conjuring. True. Yeah, it's Witchfire. Good call. Cursed Earth too, technically.
Which I did roll.
Just not on him.
Rolled a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 is Demonic Gaze. 2 is Dark Inferno.
Rolled a change. Got.
I'm so glad to not be playing demons right now.
Why? It's all right. I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna cast on him. Prescience. What does he have? Damn it! It costs 2 now. The Primaris. Right, I both got Primarises. All right, I'm gonna fire with him. Flicker fire 1 into that one.
So you're attempting to cast.
Goes off.
Yep.
Oh, you have dice still? I thought you were out of dice.
I don't need the Jink. I have plenty for cover.
Do you?
Yeah, because you're seeing me through terrain.
I'll give you 25. 8.
Yeah, we get the warlord trait.
Alright. Change doesn't matter.
Strength 5, so 1 glance.
1 glance.
Covered.
Oh, what?
Wait.
Oh. Well, why do you get... Oh, I guess you get a 4 plus.
Yep.
Okay. Fate Weaver will do... I guess we'll just Flicker Fire for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I could. We could just take.
Goes off.
Yep. Same target, I assume, at Jinx?
Yeah.
So now you get 3d6 shots.
You could call... yeah, I'll do that target. I'm guessing you're jinking?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a 6, I think. That is 10 shots. That'll be it for my psychic phase.
Yep.
8,
Kairos
10.
is good BS, right?
6. No.
Here you go, Captain Jink. And 2 glance and a pen.
Yep, so do your 2 glances first.
Both good. The pen is as well.
Alright, +1 stealth.
Yep.
Alright,
It's dark.
so we're gonna do the... I guess I could have did that. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Okay. Shooting phase.
Your Warp Storm.
Oh yeah, the fun part. Come on, don't roll 11.
11. Reroll.
Yeah.
Of course he rolled an 11.
12! Free demon unit. Gonna go grab a unit of horrors.
Sure. Well, you roll to see how many you get.
Right! How you played this army all last edition? I forget this shit.
2d6 plus 3.
For those of you unfamiliar with the Demonic Warp Storm table, because John is Demon's primary, he has to roll at the beginning of each of his shooting phases. He rolled an 11 to begin with, which makes a enemy Psyker take a leadership check. Maybe it's a non-demon Psyker, but regardless. Make a leadership test on 3d6. If they fail, they are removed and a herald is put in its place. The only Psyker that John could have hit with an 11 would be his own Flyrants. So he used Fate Weaver's Warlord trait to re-roll that, got a 12, so now he gets a free unit of demons. So back over to them.
You know what we're gonna do instead? Hey, Dave.
Yeah, everybody has to.
We're gonna use flamers as heralds.
Sure. So that you have more horrors to be able to play with?
Well, no, I mean I'll have horrors until we run out of models that we 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let it die.
That one's about to die. You know what happens if you guys let bulbs go too long in a fixture, right?
They're actually brand new bulbs.
All right, you know what happens if it... So do you know how to tell if a bulb's about to go? Do you know what color it turns?
No, I don't care. I mean, Nick and Matt do, so they deal with it.
All those bulbs that have a hint of red are going to blow your ballast, so you're going to have to replace the ballast in the fixture. If you get rid of the bulb and replace it before it dies out, then you save the life of the ballast.
You look at you and your new electrician job.
Wow.
Just saying.
Alright,
White.
gonna run.
That's right. Yeah, I'm an apprentice under an electrician.
What's your...
Are you ready?
Yep. Seemed like the right thing to do. Call center was garbage and healthcare is horrible.
Yeah, healthcare's pretty terrible. What else do I want to run? What else do I want to run?
Who I am. I'm running from tell you like I want.
If he don't necessarily want to run, or the change don't want to run, Harold's gonna run. These dudes don't really need to run. I think my long ass turn is, well, it wasn't that bad actually. It's like 20 minutes. Do the fire and run. Can these things run? I guess the Meeklids can run. Meeklid's gonna run.
No, they cannot.
That's who?
Justin, can Mucolids run? Can the Mucolids run? Oh, wow, awesome. So this is their fast phase.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That's the fastest they
2
can go.
inches.
3 and 2. Not
Keep
much.
shut.
Hey guys, if you have any questions about demons or anything going on, please feel free to ask. We have all the powers written down. I'm happy to answer any other questions. So if anything comes up, please don't hesitate to throw it up in chat.
You can go.
Oh, I get a turn.
Yeah.
It's like, I could be here and shooting at your front. You'd be like, oh, Riptide's just straight to the side. I just thought it was from your point of view.
Psychic phase is confusing.
25%.
Has their moments.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I got one. I got 4.
Okay.
Those guys.
Oh boy, I need objective 4 as well. Or destroy 1 flyer or flying monstrous creature, or completely destroy 2 units in the assault phase.
When do I discard? Can I discard now?
You're turning, you draw up.
So at the end of the whole turn, right?
I should have put them in your turn, and then you draw up.
Turn 1 card.
You turn in 1, and you can discard up to 1.
Alright, I turn in 1. I'm gonna ditch.
So you score objective 4 and you discard which one?
I'll ditch 1.
Put it face up on the bottom of the deck, and draw 2 cards. That was the 1 card you scored off to the side.
Yeah, well, I thought I have to tell them. I scored 4.
Whatever you score, just line it up on the board edge so we can see the numbers, so we can keep count, because we can see the numbers on it.
And then you reveal what you got to him.
Alright, well, I can't get this one.
What is it?
Completely destroy Psyker.
Then you immediately discard and draw up.
And then, but I got objective 6, 5, and control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn.
Did that Psyker card say destroy an enemy Psyker?
Completely destroy at least 1 unit, which I can't do.
Read the whole thing.
Completely destroy at least 1 unit with the Psyker, Psychic Pilot, Brotherhood of Psyker / Sorcerer Special Rule.
You can complete it because you have Psyker.
No, I can't because I
Yeah,
can't
you
target.
can. You can warp.
Kill it.
You can perils.
Whoa, you have to be able to physically target it.
No.
I would say you have to.
If it is possible for you to achieve the card.
I could dangerous train my own flyer
Okay.
to try to crash it and get my objective, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, we shuffle. All right.
Not that I'm going to, but
You can put the other card back on top of you.
Yeah, I shuffled it.
so 12 inches.
Well.
In theory, it can be done. You have enemy Psychers.
Okay.
Right? We're gonna work that. Okay.
I would reword it so that you can't do that.
Hey guys, just a heads up in case you didn't hear. Dave's cards this turn were kill 2 units in the assault phase, get objective marker 4, which is the one back over in the middle building on the right-hand side in John's deployment zone, and kill a flying or flying monstrous creature. So that last one in particular seems pretty straightforward to get. He'll probably be getting rid of at least the assault phase one. We'll see how exactly that goes for him. And yes, we're having a little bit of an argument about how a specific card, in this case, destroy a Psyker, would work for John, because technically John can kill his own Psyker with the Warp Storm. It's not an issue that comes up, really, I think, for any army other than Demons. The reason behind that is the Warp Storm hits enemy units, come the Apocalypse allies are enemy units for all game
so
purposes.
what happens if I fly my unit off the table and it gets destroyed at the end of the game? If I fly
I believe that we've already made that decision that it doesn't count, because that's after the game is over.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I didn't
that was the same
destroy
thing for like Warlord and Fate Weaver.
What if I turn and attack my own guy?
Oh my god! You can't do that.
Why not?
Stand your guy next to a blast template. Hope it
What if I put a beam on top of him and draw a line through him?
I don't believe you're allowed to put a beam over your own unit.
You can with a Doom Scythe, as long as you hit an enemy unit first. I know you could with
Oh,
Jaws.
I'm thinking beam psychic power.
Yeah, like what if I use a Doom Scythe and kill my own guy?
Well, you know,
Aha!
to each their own.
I have debunked my own packet.
But yeah, it's
FAQ time.
it's interesting. I mean, as written, I would assume that John would have to keep it and then discard it optionally at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's one of those things that might need to get FAQ'd.
We're just going to change the card.
Sure.
I mean, you don't even need an FAQ for that. I'm going to put
What
it
are
in
you
a
going to
different
put
card.
it? Change it to kill an enemy unit?
No, kill an
get
opponent's.
because it's the same thing.
Not necessarily. If you're Mono Demons, you can't destroy it. It's not an enemy unit. Because they're your allies.
Yeah, I guess technically you can kill your own units with other things on the Warp Storm, too. Because the Warp Storm is not fun.
It's great if you're an enemy and your opponent always rolls really poorly.
Yeah. Like when I killed 3 of my own units in a kill points mission with it in the same turn on turn 7. It was dumb. Wasn't a fan of that one. But anyway, John did his first turn, did really nothing.
Yeah.
He hit the one Venom 4 times, and Dave passed all of his saves thanks to it being Night Fight and having a 3-up cover save.
Yeah. I mean, the real question is how can Dave punish him this turn? Can Dave? I mean, John still got 4 Maelstrom points out that last turn.
I think he only got 1.
He said he got 4.
I think he's drunk.
He might be drunk. Oh, he probably got hold objective 4.
That's probably it.
Because he said, "Oh, I got 4."
Yes, because hold objective 4 is in his deployment zone, so I assume he got that one.
So he still has hold objective 1, hold objective 6, and he just got flyer or a Psyker.
Which he will be discarding, I'm sure.
What did we hear? What Dave got?
Yes, went over that, but just reminder because I know you were out there being busy, doing work
Having
and
a whole
being
store thing.
businesslike.
Yeah, right.
Dave got killed 2 units in the assault phase, which I'm assuming he's going to be discarding at some point.
Yep.
Unless the Mucolids count, we'll have to get a ruling on that, but it seems like something he'd want to discard.
Yeah, for sure.
He got kill an enemy flyer or flying monstrous creature. Seems pretty straightforward.
Seems like it's something he's probably going to be trying to achieve anyway.
And I believe it was also hold objective 4, which is, again, the one in John's deployment zone. So he might hold on to that, pick it up later with a Venom, because John really has nothing with objective secured other than the Nurglings.
Yeah, a big thing to remember is you can only score at most two cards per turn.
Not 2 points,
Yeah,
2 cards.
Which has actually came up a lot for me. And in some of my testing games, I'm like, oh, I'll hold on to this because it's like do something in my opponent's backfield. It's like, well, I have to get this anyway to win the game. But then by end of the game, it's like, oh crap, I really need to score 3 cards. Like I can score 3 cards easily, and I've been like sitting and holding onto this one. So there's definitely some value into chucking stuff that you can't get early.
Yeah, definitely. It also comes up a lot with some of the tactical, whatchamacallits, warlord
Tactical
traits.
Yes.
Some of those, like, get an extra card on your first turn. Well, now you have 4 cards. Sometimes you can score 3 of them pretty easy, but you can only get 2 cards in that first turn.
Yeah. And yeah, people can't use the tactical warlord traits in here, in this packet. I've kind of messed around with it. It's actually not terrible.
Yeah, they've been good-ish. Not great by any means, but they're not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're certainly worth taking with this much Maelstrom.
Yeah, and if it's definitely something like, for example, the one time I was really rolling it, and it's like, I already have second of turn. Like, all my army really cares about potentially getting is, like, Conqueror of Cities. Like, well, I don't want to, I can either roll twice and hope to get Conqueror of Cities, or I can roll twice and get have a higher chance of getting something good. Sure, if I get Conqueror Cities, it would have been better to go with Conqueror Cities, but of the tactical trees, most of them are good.
Yeah, I was off camera playing against Justin Cook the other night, and we got kill points in a game that my list had like 21 kill points and his had like 10. And I just rolled tactical, and I ended up getting the Maelstrom up like 15-3 or something like that. So it is a big advantage, especially in those very offset matches where you can make up a big point difference by just rolling tactical and getting a lot of Maelstrom points.
The only tactical trait that is kind of bad is the one that lets you re-roll the D3. Because we don't play with the D3, everything that was a D3 just became a worth 2.
We should FAQ that.
Yes, we are. We've already talked about that. We just don't know how we're going to FAQ it, but it will be FAQ'd. So, yeah, let us jump back in, and let's let the bottom of turn 1 action
some
going.
flyers.
Yeah.
Flyrant, guys inside the Venom to the Flyrant.
Oh, do you have to fire the guys and then the Venom?
They're separate units, so I can go back to them later.
Okay.
Guys inside. Nope. That's a shame that happened. I think that was the one.
Yeah, it was. That's going to be so annoying.
Yeah, exactly. 12 shots from the Venom to that target, the back Venom first. Niente.
This one, you mean?
No. The only one I can see is him.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
it's pointing
sorry.
to. Oh, it's all good.
Thing is silver. And then the last guy. See, I haven't gotten a single 6 yet. 3.
3. Cool. 4 plus.
1.
Saved.
All right. Oops.
Partner, keep on rolling, baby. Dude, I want to roll possession and just make that whole unit go away for a loaded change or a
Disintegrator
bloodthirsty.
to the
So
Demon
bad.
Prince. Well, no, it's the same whether I'm going to Kairos or the Demon Prince. So, yeah, Demon Prince has 4 wounds. Demon Prince has the Exalt. No, he has the Exalt reward, right?
Which one? They both. Demon Prince is Grimoire.
Okay.
He
So
has a 2 plus cover save.
That's fine. I'll target the Grim.
Okay.
What a shame.
I figured I'd just tell you. That's all.
Nope. We're good. Thank you, Disintegrator. All right, Leamon's pistol to him. Nope. Next Leamon's pistol to him. Nope. Not surprised by that.
What do they do? They're
It's a single splinter shot.
That's right. I looked them up today.
They have a lethal dose in close combat and
I
instant
saw
hit,
that. I saw that. I like that.
But you have to be on the ground for that to happen. So
Hopefully never. Hopefully it will never happen.
Exactly. These guys shooting Kairos. Snapfire. Yeah.
I'm gonna run these guys.
1. I could be doing it with the other one, but
You want to use my
blaster.
dice?
I have other dice, so just don't care. The other squad. He means because statistics, but statistics don't matter in a dice
You should
game.
be getting
1.
2 per.
Hey, in regards to the Chaos Space Marines, I don't know, Matt, if you have any other suggestions, but my first buy would probably just be a Helldrake.
Yeah, I mean, even though Helldrake in theory got worse with the FAQ of not making it torrent, it's still really good.
Yeah.
I've been liking Spawn a lot personally, also with this edition.
Yeah, definitely. Spawn are great. Put them with a Chaos Lord on a bike or Chaos Sorcerer even. You can potentially roll Telepathy and Invisible to Spawn. Other great options are always Demon Princes.
Yeah.
Demon Prince, Mark of Zinch with a Black Mace is great. Mark of Nurgle with Burning Brand of Scabarada, whatever its name is.
Scarlax or whatever.
Sure. Those are great options too. Don't have Blitz, Horon, or the Plane at the moment. I'm guessing the Plane means Helldrake. Horon is great. I do like that guy. He's a lot of fun. His Warlord trait is fantastic.
Which Warlord trait does he get?
He lets you outflank D3 units or something like that. Or maybe it's Infiltrate. I forget.
One of those is a lot different than the other.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Throw some dudes in a Rhino. Some Chosen. I do like Chosen. Chosen are sweet.
If you're on Black Legion, Chosen Stars.
Truth.
Obsec Chosen.
But yeah, there's a lot of really fun options, frankly, with Chaos Space Marines. Of course, being totally biased myself, I would like to ally them with Demons because I love playing Demons.
Says the guy who didn't go to 11th Company because I didn't want to play Demons again.
there's still a lot of fun.
demons, so I won't go to a GT.
But yeah, the big thing for playing Chaos Space Marines or similar such armies, it helps to be fast. So if it can move more than 6 inches, or if you can put it in a vehicle that moves more than 6 inches, it's not a bad start. So I would start with any of those options. We will turn this back to Dave shooting at all the flyers.
And then the other 3 Venoms, which are all in the Demon Prince, sadly. First one.
There you go.
John, remember, 2 more shots. You didn't have it.
Huh?
You have to have how hard you run as well.
Oh, well, I rolled 3s and 2s.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
1, 2. Yay, 2. Irrelevance.
Good.
1 of 2 left. 1. And last one.
That was a 6. You're good, it was 6. That one hit,
Yep.
right? 2?
1. Cool, your turn.
Okay.
Will actually be the entire game for me.
No. Oh, yeah, the comes in. Come in.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to all you guys on the internet. It's going to be a really boring game to watch.
Well, hopefully it will help them with list ideas or what not to take at least. Alright, so we're going to face them different directions. That's the only way. And the horrors, I'm going to start facing them different directions if I get more. Alright, so we're going to do Grimoire again on Fate Weaver.
Sure. Line of sight. Oh, good. Yeah.
Come on, man. I used to play demons. Whoa, it fails. Okay, Fate Weaver has failed Grim on him.
See ya.
Actually, I can Vector Strike you and then fly off the table.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's what we'll do. Later!
So you're 1.
Huh?
So the 1.
Yeah, what Vector? I gotta
You're
look up
strength
Vector
5.
Strike.
You need a 5 to glance me. I'm not a flyer, so you only get 1 die. Nope. Meaningless against ground stuff for the most part.
Let's see.
At least from Kairos, because he's strength crap.
It's really not that good for the other ones either.
Yeah, we're doing the Killadelphia mission.
What do I got? 6, 5.
You recall that car after a run? I don't think Killadelphia will do much. What did you know the charges?
It's funny that my last game against Demons with it, I killed Kairos and Bellicor out of the air with Venoms, but I couldn't even get
Hard
hits.
to do though. I mean,
I didn't get anything. I will pitch Destroy 2 in close combat. I get to draw it now, not at the start of my turn. I draw Destroy 1 enemy, gun emplacement, or building.
Stuff not as good, but it's not. He still has 1.6 skill free Skyrag.
why not?
Being a non-vehicle unit, it says, drop the ballistic going to unit. You have procs in the right? My tank just spasms in pain.
And obviously he jinked.
Yeah, but that leadership.
Huh? Which one?
The Demon Prince jinked during your turn. For
Why
the
did he jink?
So
He
that you
didn't.
had
He just
to-
straddled the cover.
Oh, right.
I didn't jink.
Toe in.
Yeah. I just towed in.
Yeah, why not?
I'm immune to the weapon skill part on that.
I didn't have to do anything.
Forget that about Taurine. It's still a thing for ruins.
That 2+ rerollable cover save is cute as shit.
Yeah, necessary.
Where's 5? Over there.
Bum, 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 bum.
So I will get.
But it doesn't have weapon skill.
Yeah, but I'm not immune.
It's the same reason that Dominator doesn't work. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that's
Off the table.
I'm just saying.
Fell Grim.
Failed Grim, so he ran away after the reroll.
Ooh.
Really rational.
Don't think I want to keep him on the table with the non-working Grim.
Put 5 inches.
Walking the train?
9 inches. Freaking fries.
Oh no! No!
Right, get
It's
it.
alright, I got the same amount of dice.
And get it where you lose 4 dice for it.
Didn't lose, but I still have 4. I
Because you
gained
gained
4.
the extra. Yeah, that's true. I have the same amount of dice. Don't you sass me.
Oh, John.
Still
Parsons.
wrong.
So if you missed what happened, John failed Grim on Fate Weaver, so flew him off the table instead of flying him to the edge and running him during the movement phase. As a note, shooting phase. Sorry, yeah, the other movement phase for demons.
Movement phase 2.0.
So yeah, remember that, guys. Always run, never fly.
Hang on. Yeah, just a reminder. That's because in this edition, which I guess is the first one with piles of psychic dice, you don't get your psychic dice for anything that's off the board. So by flying it off in the movement phase instead of running it off, John just lost 4
also
dice and the ability to flicker fire stuff.
You can't cast powers when you're not at the table. So, all right, shooting back in.
It's expected that I would actually accomplish something during my turn and then feel like it was a waste of the game.
Well, the flame will get 1 off. Oh shit! And the flame hurts the guys inside, right?
Yeah, D6 per.
Yeah. Hey, I knocked your guy off, by the way.
You double flame and
I knocked your dude off.
hit
Sorry.
both of them with each flamer, so they'll take 2d6 to the squads from each.
Yeah,
You should not put it there, and then leave a marker so that you have
we're good.
wobbly model syndrome.
We're good. We're good. They'll work. Well, no, that has to fly actually.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's going to be in a lot of venom.
Not that it matters. You're gonna eradicate me. Just keep going.
I don't know that.
You're good.
Oh, I forgot to fire my heavy bolters.
So if I'm going to riptide over there, shoot them, they take a wound and they both fail the grounding test. They die. Flying base, I'm allowed to now.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it right there. I don't
Allowed
really
to
do anything with
overlap
it.
your own stuff too.
Stupid nucleoid.
Enemy flying base. And even move over.
You're also allowed to be on top. You can also stop on your own units now with flyers.
That's going to create a lot of rules issues.
Yes, that's what wobbly model syndrome's for.
I feel like they should have just left it there. You can't stop on top of something.
Well, flyers got really. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Flyers weren't really as awesome as they could have been, and now they're making flyers a thing again.
No, I don't want to do that.
I just feel like that's like when you're working. Like just speaking in terms of a game with models with bases.
He's still looking up the
You still have to have.
He still can't.
Dave, I'm removing my flyer.
having a base.
Instead of moving him 12, I'm moving him 24 over here.
I can believe you did it. I'm not saying that.
He's facing, they're both facing this direction and he's facing straight.
Yep.
God, I want to make another greater demon so bad. I just want to possess that guy. Okay, so we're gonna do
Session ended out on your pink horrors.
4, that one,
Yeah.
6,
Get rid of the whole unit.
that,
Do it and give me
That-
fresh blood.
You can't buy that many.
that,
They don't win in time.
and that. Okay, here are all my dice.
Spot 7.
Let's roll, see how many I get. 5.
4, 3, 2 is 9, plus 6 is 15.
Yeah, he's safe. Okay,
So you have 20.
yeah. Give me units. Alright, we use 3 to make another, attempt to make another herald.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, everything died.
Goes off.
Yep.
On a 3.
Put a wound on somebody, which is just popping a herald, I assume, or a horror.
I think that.
I purposely didn't read the full rule book, so I wouldn't have to answer these stupid kind of questions.
I think you're judging a GT in like June or something. Nah.
No, when
Another flamer.
He's gonna make me judge GT play. I'm gonna be at his table the entire time telling him that you can't.
Where's the icon? Don't scatter.
I'll be like, Jesse, you can't do that.
Right here.
Jesse, you're cheating.
So I just gotta go 6 to the icon.
Yep. So it's just a dangerous.
Yep, so what we'll do is we'll call the first one, we'll call him left. Call Harold left.
Because his left hand is up.
No, because he's facing left. I guess we can do that. And then we'll call the other one Harold right. Well, you know, we'll call him held down. I'll always lay him down.
No.
He'll be level 2 again. So first roll, Demonology,
I don't
6.
know what we're talking about.
Well, we know what he's doing next turn. And then the next one,
On the floor somewhere crazy. Let's get that back.
2.
Dark Flame.
Swooping monsters creatures. Models that can physically fit under a swooping monsters creature can move beneath it. Likewise, a swooping monsters creature can enter move over such monster. However,
Okay, so that was 3. Alright, next we're going to do...
flying monsters creature, and it cannot end its move with its base within 1 inch of it.
Alright, I'm pretty sure those guys started behind the ruins and moved into the ruins.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Alright,
The only time
they're going to fire Flicker Fire at that guy for 1.
From them? Sure.
This now, and when I moved, they were purposely
Nope.
like they weren't within 30. Now
So
they
that
are.
put you down. You used 3 for sacrifice and 1 for that,
Yep.
so you got 16 left.
So, yeah, you can't be within 1 inch of you.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, that doesn't sound right. But I was like, oh, he might have read something on this. So, you know.
There was something
And then you were so sure about it being a thing
What?
when he said that.
I simply said.
We'll put
don't
6
die. That's all
on
I
to
said.
Shrouding.
You said oh,
To do Shrouded onto him.
Yeah,
Move on to the base? Absolutely.
yeah.
goes off on a 1.
1.
Fuck, that's not good.
But you said it was. You said that you could move.
It goes off again.
That was good.
Yep, twice in a row.
Neither of you guys can.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
It is now.
You got 10 left.
It is now.
And now I can't stop it.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do though. Okay. So we'll do 3 to give him, and the one that doesn't have it, which is the horn one, feel no pain,
Okay.
goes off.
Sure.
And then we'll do another 3 to give the one who doesn't have it,
what you're going to do is you're going to kill.
and that's it. He'll just give himself feel no pain. Goes off.
Yep, and then you got 4 left.
Then we will do
How am I supposed to get first blood against
he'll cast Incursion.
Sure.
No.
But then I just.
And then you got 1 die left.
And then he'll Flicker Fire. What does this thing have?
A Raider. Has Grotesques inside of it and a Torment Grenade Launcher.
Alright, so that one.
Sure.
Would you like to jank?
No.
Goes off.
I could, and I physically could not. I killed
4! Yay!
What you're telling me is, my state
3.
flying MCs comes back in the meta.
Nothing.
Now,
Then,
here on me again,
Whoopstorm Table!
stop looking at me like I have
4.
-1 all your Invon.
Straightforward.
7.
So
Nothing.
the thing about his army, Jesse, the thing about his army is
Okay,
Scepter, if he played against like Hot and Grab Sense, like
True, I guess he's technically still alive even though he's not on the field.
you know that. Come on, silly goose. Alright, first one will get both.
They're both going to get both. That's silly. Come on now,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
So,
Alright, so for this Venom, 6 guys, D6.
you know what I don't destroy?
3.
The art, the telling me.
I need to see what the AP
It's
of it.
strength 5 AP for not my first time playing against it.
I'm just curious. You said strength 5 AP?
AP 5.
Bioshock Rub, right? Is the one it's called? Bio Artifacts. Do you know what it is?
All you need to break a
Justin,
like that, and then
strength and AP of a Thorax Flamer.
off with
5 and
5 and 5.
Alright,
so the 3 you need 2s.
Two.
Feel no pain.
They automatically feel no pain?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Alright, so doesn't do a whole point, a level 1.
And don't. Oh, okay. Well, you. Doesn't matter.
No, it's Haywire.
Yeah, it's strength
So-
5 as well. So you also had a strength 5 hit, but it didn't do anything because you rolled a 1. So like if you roll a 5, it's a glance.
Were you gonna jank anyway with that guy?
I can't. It's flame.
Well, are you gonna jank though?
It's flame. I can't.
Okay, because I still have a Devourer to shoot. Fire 2 guns. No?
No.
Okay. Alright,
You need force.
no, 3s.
Oh, I thought they.
No, they up the BS. Strength 6.
So force.
It's
So
gone.
2 pen and a glance. They all have invuln.
Oh.
What a waste! It made it too.
Come back here.
I shouldn't sit. Sitting makes me roll close to the edge of the table. Yep, so the pen go through, see what they do.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't blow up.
No, okay, just Rex.
Yep.
All right, first blood, not that it matters.
It does. It denied me first blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pinning. No.
Okay. And then I have the second one I'm going to do real quick. See how many shots, D3, 3. No, it's D6 shots on the guys inside, right?
Yeah.
So 6. Oh, to 6. 2s, 6.
Yep. So if they live, it's a miracle. Nope, they're gone. See about the
Feel no pain is 5 plus or 6 plus?
6 plus first turn.
Okay.
Need another turn.
Another
turn.
All right, the vehicle.
You know what? It might even be nothing right now.
It's a pen.
Yep. So it's double pen.
Yeah.
So the pen for the strength and the pen for the haywire, both of them together. So it's gonna. Oh wait, I get double invuln. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
So double pen.
You're right, actually. That's pretty cool.
I stop one.
All right.
So I
One.
just take a whole point.
All right. And you can't shoot.
Snap fire only.
Yeah. Okay. Then the other 6 for one of the devours.
Twin link. Oh well, not meant to be.
2.
Pen. Both go through. See what they do. Yay! How far?
Oh yeah.
Oh well. So 5 guys.
Huh?
Oh wait, no, the guys inside are dead. What am I thinking? Okay, so that's just gone.
All right.
Very good.
And you fire up the seeker missile, automatically enter your side armor. Have a ballistic skill 5.
Wait, what?
Yes.
No.
I got the fin.
No.
Wait. Nope. I will fire it.
Actually, and I completely ignored that.
Actually, yeah, I'll just fire at that unit.
Yeah, it was pointed out to me a lot of stuff around. Oh.
Already fired a Devourer and Flamer anyway.
That was just the first one. That was just the first fire.
Because no one ever.
Oh, you're right. No, that was
That was
both.
both of them.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was cheating you. Okay, well, this one is going to fire at... There's a difference with any of these?
This is a warrior unit. You want to get rid of that ahead of these because it's OBSEC.
Yeah. This is the third one.
Sure.
You can't even fire, so your missiles don't belong to you anymore.
I know.
Previous edition, you could have like a Pathfinder to say, I hit with 4 marker lights.
Woo! Twin linking.
From the Skyrim, but the Pathfinder, they're shooting that. And the Skyrim takes.
I literally.
Needing
read it. I know
4s.
it's there, I just don't know.
Not jinking?
Where exactly you are.
Before you can just call and make the vehicle.
That would require I cared.
4 and then
4
2.
pen, do glance. Who, what now?
I would.
Wow, it's up there. Yes, right there.
I'm using those marker lights.
All 4 go through.
Yeah.
See what it does.
Pathfinder is, I fire, marker lights, I hit them.
Oh well. See how far?
Well, they do it now this way.
See for this tank.
Well, it's just
It can hurt all of these. See if this tank.
Strength 4. What's the front armor?
Hurt my entire. It can hurt my flyers.
Nope.
Okay. 5 guys inside.
Like it was pointed out to me.
4
Yes.
armor.
I'm
And feel no
not
pain.
disbelieving you. I just find your claim to be highly specious.
2.
Pinning and break check. Pinning. Nope. Break check.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then what about that other squad over there? Oh, sorry. Did you do that other squad over there? Good.
They are running 5 inches.
Oh, okay. I can't believe I forgot about flying feet. We broke the table.
Oh, it
That
doesn't
makes me
matter.
so sad. No, I just like playing. We're just testing. You know. You find out if things are working or not. That's all this is.
All the guys are going to fire 2. It's going to be the
It's just like.
And I will get.
And then I'll see about those guys.
I will get 5. And then I will probably pitch.
They'll
this
break
one.
as well. They will go 8 inches.
All right. I'm gonna. I will get. All right. At the end of the turn, I will get 5.
Sure.
And I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna pitch the Witch Hunter and keep 6, and then I have to draw 1 more. I draw 2 more, right?
You draw up to 3.
Yeah.
Whatever puts you up to 3.
All right, so I will control at least 2 objective markers, and twice as many as your opponent controls, and objective number 2.
Sure.
Which is
2, 3, 4.
over on your end.
So I have 3 flyers. I'm going to try to bring in on 2s. 6, that really what I want to do? Do I really even care? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll do that. 2 come in.
Okay.
And the Raider, same thing.
I mean, you want to try to carry. I mean, we're testing. I don't want to, you know. I know it's. You can always swing it back. You never know, dude.
Oh, it's not about a win at all. It's I don't like my list. I don't have a scatter die. That's not good.
I got one.
That means I gave my scatter die away during Apocalypse.
Go ahead. I have a question for the dudes. Hey, my thing isn't manned. Can I have fire it? That thing, it's.
It'll auto fire the nearest enemy.
Yeah, it'll be you.
No, it's supposed to fire at me every turn. Oh, fire it at that thingy.
1.
Yeah.
Wounds.
It's BS2.
Yeah, 1 hit and no save, so it just takes a wound. And then the next one is that a 4. What?
You have shrouded, John.
It doesn't matter. I rolled like a 2. Yeah, I do. You're right. I do.
No.
It's not.
Oh my god, what is that?
Ow.
Note to self, internet. Mucolids will always deep strike. Never start on the board. Fate Weaver flew off the table and could have ran. Make a lot of units. Gonna turn a Herald into a monstrous creature next turn. We have Bloodthirster models
Guys
here.
on the camera who can see me, I'm trying to deep strike here. My scatter. Wreck.
Because now that First Blood is an issue, I want to just get a Bloodthirster and see how many Venoms it can punch. Probably 1.
Alright.
Or actually do the smart play and go get me another bird.
I thought it was, yeah, they're the Psyker, right? Yeah, but the 6 is red.
Uh-oh, he's on the ground.
Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah, it's not.
Or are you going for a Herald?
I can hit all of them.
With what, the Torment?
My prayer? Yes, my prayer? Yes, I need that.
Why not?
I need my prayer. Oh, bathroom door.
Take my chin. Did you rally your broken guys?
No, I forgot.
Oh, yeah, try to rally them real quick.
Them.
Well, no, Mark pointed it out.
Yep.
And
Them. Yep.
then, cool.
Yeah, they don't even count for these, right? So I'm debating if I want to kill them or not.
Because we gotta hold on to what we got.
Difficult in SPAC Squad 6.
I got a Yahtzee of 1 on 1 hit. 5. Hang in there. I'm trying to just like nickel and dime you. Kill stuff.
I'm trying to ground my guys.
Pivot.
Yeah, I think Warp Storm is probably best to not use anymore. And then go for like a cool Warlord trait like Stealth Ruins. I mean, it helps the Flyers, you know? I don't know. But then I don't get to have Fate Weaver as my Warlord.
You don't need Fate Weaver to be your warlord.
Just a hard Warlord to get. But then I guess I could be aggressive with him and throw him away. Whereas before you couldn't.
In theory, you could even just choose not to run them. I run another lord or another big guy. I also don't like Zeech Demon Princes in the list.
Why not?
Because the Nurgle Demon Princes are better because they have the 2-up cover all the time. They could just jump around.
Why do they have tube cover all the time? Oh, Nurgle, you mean?
That's it.
But they don't have guns.
I'm grabbing them right now.
But you don't need the guns, I
Bombers
guess.
are coming. Huh?
But then, what? You don't need the guns?
No, because you have more than enough shooting coming out of the Tyranids. The Nurgle gives you the assault factor. Gives you the threat to pin your opponent back instead of being all in the air all the time. As well as they get to play the ground game. And have a 2-up cover save in the open.
Because I just jank and just fly 12, 12, 12. But then you have to take a great unclean. No, I could take one as an HQ with a Lord of Change.
You can take a great unclean one, which has a great backfield presence. The safety, for whatever reason, he's using a Lord of Change for.
He had a lot of guns. I didn't have a way to keep it from dying. Once I wanted to wait till the pressure was on, and then once the pressure's on, I fired a Lord of Change up. Like right now.
The great unclean one does the exact same shit.
This is faster.
Yeah, but the great unclean one protects everything. And there's a Valve.
Well, but you only save 30 points with dropping Fate Weaver, and Fate Weaver gives you so much.
He really does. I can't argue that.
Plus, I can always just summon a Nurgle Demon Prince, or I guess I can. I summon a Great Unclean one though.
What does summoning a great unclean one do for you as far as Nurgle?
Doesn't do anything. You're right. I just don't. I mean, a Nurgle Demon Prince isn't a terrible idea at all.
And with a Battle Sword, it's a huge fucking threat.
It is a huge fucking threat. It's.
These can come right at me, so I will end right here.
Move 3 and assault 2d6 halves.
Yep. Okay. Drop a bomb.
Can you hit flyers with the bomb?
Yes.
Cool. What does it do?
Strength 9, AP2.
All right. I mean, I'm shrouding the cover, so I'll just go for a cover. So you wound on 2s with each of them.
Yep. Oh, they got shrouded. Do they have shrouded?
No, they just have a 5+ cover save because they're touching the terrain, and then a 5+
terrain.
pain. No, that was 5 up. It's not area?
There's no such thing as area anymore.
Well, I mean, Nova and all those GTs are playing their stuff at areas 5+.
Yeah, this is 6 up.
We're not playing that
terrain.
It's just terrain.
Because I'm just telling you, every other event has played those all as 5+. Not a single one. If you want to play the 6, it's
Nova
fine.
didn't run it as
yeah,
5
they
up.
did. They absolutely did. I talked to Somerville and Brant. They did.
I got screwed out of it.
Well,
I mean, my table, it had no cover when Mike Brant came to my
I'm just
table.
telling you that's what I talked to him about.
You gotta play this 5.
But regardless, this guy.
Okay, 4 up.
Nope. This guy. Nope.
Well, it's just 4 up it anyway for the future, so we know. 4 up, it's 5+.
It's irrelevant. I just rolled double ones.
Well, no, I mean in the future, so it's a 6+. But you need to name that in Killadelphia because I think it should be 5.
Well, considering 5 up area terrain doesn't exist.
At all
Tournaments
anymore?
have just said it does that. They're just saying because they're saying it's GW terrain. GW terrain is a 5+. If you look at it in the rule book, like a GW forest and stuff, it's 5+.
A forest is 5.
No, it says GW forest. It actually says that in the rule book. So they're stating they're just saying it's all 5+. I'll talk to Reese and ask him what he's going to do.
My disintegrator will target the Hive Tyrant. Jinking? It's AP2.
I'll take. What is it? You need to hit me on 6s. I'll take my 6+, 5+.
Okay.
I don't really want to jink.
Nope. 5.
Were those 5 up saves?
No, these are all me trying to do anything this game. Okay, these guys targeting him. Let's see if I have.
I'm just saying we should be clear about that stuff.
So the 4.
Very clear. I mean, like I said, I know it was.
What did they say at 11?
Hit.
Because at BFS it was a 5+.
1.
I never came up in 11
And the blaster.
ever for me.
Nope. So
yeah,
you
you
get
should.
a regular armor and a feel no pain.
On which one? Sorry.
Mid 1.
Okay.
Armor and feel no pain. Cool. All right. Next, this unit, same guy.
Just little things you have to figure out. When do you think it's going to be?
1. And the blaster.
Saved.
Miss. All right. Next. The flyer itself will target this.
With your 2 Void Lances?
Yep.
I know.
Jinking? I'm small. Jink?
How many Venoms do you have up to fire?
5. I haven't fired any venoms yet.
6+, 5+. I'll take my chances.
Take an invuln.
No, take some. I count up. So this is 1 wound.
That's fine. The guys inside of this venom will target him.
It's cool. It's plastic.
I would actually charge and smash.
So the 8
Thanks,
guys
though. I
from inside.
appreciate that. Your kung fu made
Quick
you save
response.
that. Quick kung fu, quick response.
Oh shit! It's not a fucking unit. All right, so the 1 pistol to him. Nope, the other 1 pistol to him.
It's gonna hit.
Yep.
No wound.
Nope. All right. I guess the venom. Yeah. So this venom will target him.
Oh crap! I gotta roll one-eyed open next turn.
1.
I gotta roll one-eyed open. Are save? Good.
Yep. Like a boss. Next venom, same target.
Your weapon's skill 1 right now. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should charge with my suit right now.
Nope. Jesus. And now the back venoms. The unpainted one will target that guy. Oh shit. Let's put that in my pocket.
Yeah, I tucked it in my shirt.
Almost hooked the tyrant. That all missed. Next venom, same target. Well,
That was good.
3,
On which one? I'm sorry. The building one.
2. Takes 1. Okay.
Probably
the
this
last
can die in
venom.
like one shot.
The last venom will shoot this guy as well. Yeah. 3.
Woo!
2. Down to 1 wound. That's this guy, sadly.
Oh, okay. How many venoms you got left?
That's all my venoms.
All your shooting's caught fire, so that's no bueno.
Alright, this guy shooting the Bastion. I'm going to not provide you 25% cover, not that we should any be surprised by that.
Okay.
1 hit, of course. 3 up. Glance. So it takes 1.
Oh yeah, they got hull points now.
Yeah.
Didn't you use that 3?
No. The Void Raven is different than the Raven Wing.
I thought you had Void Raven.
No,
Yeah,
you took
it's
the
worse. It has no missiles.
You had to buy the missiles.
Yeah,
I was reading
way
it
too
today,
expensive.
and that's why I asked him when he came here, and I'm like, because I was looking at the list, and I'm like, did you buy missiles?
I took a list to play 2 units that I don't normally play.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking. That's all. I'm not.
It's at 160 points. I can't justify
Dude, we're
spending
just
200 points for a 10 armor, 2 hull points.
Better you
flyer.
find out now than when it matters. That's what you test.
Disintegrator to
Doesn't
the
matter.
Herald that has possession.
He's going to ground like a bitch.
2, 1. Wow.
He's going to ground for 3+. Good.
Yep.
Doesn't need to anyway. That was the
One that's already on the ground. So he's already on the ground. All right. Torment grenade launcher, which is going to center on that model.
What does it do? It's just, is it a blast template?
Yeah.
Small one?
Yes.
So
it hits all 3.
Yep.
Both
so you
Heralds
get,
and the
yep.
Lord of Change.
Got
I'm
it.
good with that. Strength 1, so I can wound the Heralds. So the grounded Herald. Nope. The other Herald. Nope. Okay, good.
So what happens now?
At the end of the shooting phase, they'll all make leadership checks at -2 leadership, and for everyone they fail by, they have to take a wound with no cover or armor.
So they get their they get their invuln.
They get invuln only.
Okay. All right. Let me know when I'm good to go on that. Which I will look up their leadership. I think that he's 10 or he's 9.
He's 9. They're 7. They're 8. Yeah, so they'll be 6 and he'll be a 7.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready.
I wish I had a lot more. I guess I can do the unit that ran. They'll shoot that Demon Prince. Not that it
ran?
matters. Yeah, they regrouped.
Oh, sorry. You meant I was like Dark Eldar?
Nope. Very good. The units inside those 2 venoms will target the Demon Prince as well. We'll do the 8. One and the blaster. Nope. So you got 1 armor? Or 2 up cover? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Second one.
That would have been funny.
Wound. And the blaster. Nope.
Roll the 2.
Very good.
I do like the shrouded 2+ rerollable cover, but you have to get shrouded for it to work. And it has to go off.
So leadership on a Lord of Change. It's good. Leadership on the Herald on the ground. He's gone. Well, he's taking 6 in Vaughn.
That almost saves me against a liquor though.
Alright, so he's... Wow, wait a minute. Yeah, he's gone. Don't reroll it again. And the other Herald...
Damn, that's my possessed one!
He's good.
Fuck.
Oh well.
Fucker.
Thank you, Torment Grenade Launcher, for doing mediocre stuff. Yeah, grounding checks.
Which
Grounding
one?
on him.
Yeah, and the other guy too. Him. No.
Him.
What's all that
Mattered. Oh well.
Okay,
Good try on me. I don't think I accomplished anything yet again. Yep, I accomplished nothing. I'm probably not going to...
Okay,
I'm going to drop objective 4.
Alright, so my turn. Fate Weaver's got to come on the board. Actually, I
And
gotta roll.
they destroy 3 units in shooting. Oh boy, that's happening.
APOC.
Good.
Is it 1 or 2 or
They
just...
need a 1.
Alright, so
Then-
1.
No, you're good.
Yeah, everything else is good. Just those 2. Okay. Cursed Earth doesn't stack, does it?
Nope. Just gives you a bigger window.
I guess that's important.
Yeah, I accomplished nothing.
You accomplished a lot. You won my heart.
Grim!
The only thing I accomplished was breaking something I bought from this store.
Grimoire! I went off!
Sure.
Grim on those. That's kind of cool, I guess. Hey, Dave.
Sure.
You know, Vector Strike.
You should do the one that's marked.
That's what I'm doing. This one.
Or you have to fly over him to be able to do
Yeah, the base was over the wingtip.
There we go.
Base was over the wingtip, yeah. Move 12.
So you just take a single die.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever strength.
6.
Strength 6, so that's a pen. I get an invuln. Sorry.
This one, go take your invuln. I rolled a 2.
I stop it.
Cool.
Yeah, we're not going to get to have very much action during our game.
Well, I try not to have much action to begin with, actually.
That's why I shattered an army and decided to never play it again.
What do you mean?
That style of gameplay made me almost quit Warhammer. I said I didn't spend all this money to not actually play the game.
I'm not trying to be, like, rude or anything, but, like...
Hey guys, and we are back in the booth with, the beautiful people.
Yeah, and Matt.
Yeah!
I get it.
I get it!
Trevor's a beautiful person.
Bootyful.
No, you don't have a big boot. You're a little twiggy, skinny guy.
I am. Games are being played.
Yeah,
Dice are being had.
The problem is, we talked about it a little bit. Dave has a big advantage being end of turn. Dave has to put a hurting on this Maelstrom and has to get ahead, which I just don't see. Like, he needs
His
to get ahead of
cards
Maelstrom.
haven't been helping him.
No,
with that.
I mean, so let's see what. So he's lost the option for First Blood because John got it, even though John didn't take First Blood.
Right.
John has Warlord, Linebreaker. He'll get Linebreaker. Like Homefront.
Homefront's hard, especially against this fast of an army.
Yeah, and when your opponent has bottom of turn, I think that's the big thing. Is Dave has to not panic.
Oh, Mark for Death.
Mark for Death. Dave needs a little bit to keep calm and play Warhammer. He needs to realize that the game ends on turn whatever, and he has the advantage of end of turn. I think that this needs to be his mindset. Like, Dave needs to just relax and think the game out. He needs to play to the end of the game.
Yeah. One thing that gets in people's heads a lot are all of these summoned units. Yes, remember, none of them are objective secured.
Yep.
John has 2 units of Nurglings that he clustered in a corner for whatever reason.
Yep.
That isn't even one of the primary mission objectives.
Yep. Like,
So-
Dave is not in a bad seat. Dave just needs to
Dave can max out on
Ooh,
the
Strava.
quote-unquote primary pretty easily.
He just needs to keep Maelstrom tight and bring this into secondaries. I agree. I think totally.
Yeah.
I think Dave is nowhere near out of this game yet. He just needs to play smart and play calm here.
So what is it? The primary, he can get a maximum of 12.
Maelstrom, no one's really running with Maelstrom.
Yeah, John's up like 2-1 or something. We'll double check the exact score, but I believe John is up 2-1 currently. So that's whatever. I mean, right there, if Dave manages to max out, which is totally possible on one primary, he just wins the game.
Yep.
Like John is putting a hurting on him, but he has to do even more than he's been doing so far.
Yeah.
His turn 1 was a big letdown for him. His turn 2 was pretty good, but still not great. Like, you still see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Venoms left, plus the 2 Raiders. Like, that's a lot of fast-moving OBSEC units.
Oh, for sure.
Like, what does he do? He has nothing that can contest anything. Like I said, the Nurglings are the only OBSEC units John has. They're not where they need to be for the primary. They're not going to get there because they're slow and purposeful and can't run because they're Nurgle. Like, everything seems pretty okay for Dave. Like, he can take a big beating this game and still pull out a big win.
It's classic. You know, Dave just needs to get out of his own way sometimes, and like Dave will do that. He'll kind of defeat himself before the game is over.
Yeah.
So he needs to focus, and that's something everyone can kind of learn in Warhammer. Like you have to be prepared to play to the end of the game. Just because things aren't going well, don't give in.
Yeah. Dave needs 4 models left at the end of the game to win the game.
Yeah.
1 for each objective.
Much, yeah.
That's it.
Well, 4 OBSEC models, preferably.
Well, yeah. And, I mean, if things keep going how they're going, he doesn't even need 4. He needs, like, 3.
Agreed.
So, I mean, no matter how bad this is going to look, as long as Dave doesn't get tabled, he's still very much in this. And I'm going to, be straight up front about it. I don't know that much about the Void Raven, but if it can hover...
I don't believe it can.
I don't think so, but if it can, that's an easy way to get home front.
Yeah.
Or to deny home front, sorry.
Yeah, and get him Linebreaker, which is, we talked about earlier, is kind of his double-edged sword he has right there anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, with the speed of his army in general, that shouldn't be a huge problem, but those are just the easiest units to do it with, because, they're fast-moving. John doesn't necessarily want to focus them because they're not putting out the biggest damage in the world, even though they do shoot the flyers at normal ballistic skills. John has now admitted that putting the Mucolids there is doing nothing for him this game. So, we'll see. But things are very much still in anybody's hands. John needs to figure out a way to not throw it, which he is actively trying to do right now from some of these plays he's been making.
Yep, but that's John. What do you expect?
Yeah, true. One thing I will give him, though, he's been keeping his models out of each other's way, so he hasn't taken a one-eye open check yet.
Yeah, he didn't even take one in the start of the game, so yeah, no, I agree.
So, I mean, small bonuses there, something that he definitely has to worry about for this army. He hasn't killed any of his own units with the Warp Storm. It's a big plus.
Right. Well, come on, he could have gotten his psychic power off on that. He could have gotten his Maelstrom off on that.
Oh, I think you were off doing, real people, businessy things. But on turn 1, John rolled an 11 on the Warp Storm, which kills a enemy Psyker. Since Dave doesn't have any Psykers, the only thing it could hit was a Flyrant. So he had to use the Fate Weaver reroll to get rid of it. But usually a great one to have. At minimum, John. It doesn't do anything bad. This time, would have given up First Blood.
Yeah, right. That would have been real bad.
Yeah. So we'll go back to the players. Honestly, looks a little rough, but still very much in Dave's hands. John is the one who has to do something here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
So we'll go back to the players, and we'll catch up with you shortly.
That one.
Okay.
And that one. I don't want to perils and kill him.
Yeah, but you said you don't feel no pain from this one?
To these two.
No, it's him and...
Oh, you're right. So he'll do those two then. I'm cheating, Dave. Goes off on 1? 2. Would you like to dispel it?
Nope.
Okay. He'll do Funeral Pain on him and him. 2. Goes off on 2.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, right? Really? That's
How many maelstroms do you have?
None.
You're not playing.
I'm gonna go ball still on recursion here.
You control any objectives? No. So I will
Yes, I do.
Which one? I'm sorry. Which one do you control? Okay, you have one. So and at least twice as well. I will have this. All right, we're gonna do shouting with this many.
Take that, sir.
All right, perils, but it goes off on 4.
See what the Perils does.
4.
So he just takes a wound.
Is that what it is?
Yep. 5 is the one where you can leadership to ignore it.
Okay. 5 left. Okay, first, Flicker Fire. You know this one? Stick to Jink.
Dave, are you regular Dark Eldar or real space?
I'm regular Dark Eldar.
Look off. 5. 4.
Uh-oh.
Glance at the
One
pen.
pen. The pen goes through the glance. Stopped. What's the pen?
Pen.
So it comes to 6 and I immobilize. So I can take that off.
+1 though. Oh yeah, it's
That's
AP
with the
dash.
+1 already.
Yep, you're right. All right. So next one from these babies. Into him again. Doesn't go off.
Yep.
This one into him. Goes off.
I will.
Oh, 1. Sorry.
It goes through.
All right. So I got 8 shots.
I will jink.
Okay.
I think what's the fire shading horsepower?
They all hit.
Yep.
Whoa.
3 pen and a glance.
Yep.
The pen. 1 goes through.
Is it 4? Oh yeah, you
The
jinked.
glance
Okay.
goes through.
Pen.
Blows them up.
Okay.
How far? 5 inches.
So you'll hurt my guys.
Not that it'll matter.
1. The
Yep.
Herald.
And 2 guys.
3.
So the 3 horrors, 2 of them, 2 plus rerollable.
Yeah.
All right, the Herald. Nope. Lord
fail.
changes flying.
Oh, I guess that's right.
So you got 5 guys inside. You'll need 6s to wound them.
It's the
5 inside, you said?
Yep.
I think it's the beginning of your turn. So we did it once there. We'll do it once for each.
So 6 up armor, 5 up feel no pain.
Got it.
Yeah.
I have 2 dice left in my pool. Just let me know.
At the end of each turn, so it's both turns. So the end of this coming turn for me.
All right. Favor's gonna fire one of the fire 1 into them. Doesn't. Horrors will fire 1 into them. No.
Nope.
I guess they would take another one though.
Okay. Shooting phase now. Bioshock rub.
They're not on fire now. Those guys will up.
Surprise.
I think I can.
Yeah, all 3.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
What? Says who?
Says the rules.
So then I go like that. I
No,
get
it means
2.
you have to angle it so you hit more of the tank as possible.
All right. Well, I can still get 2.
Still get 2 what?
2 of these things. Well, that's what I did. I was pointing it at the back one. I can get the hull. I was.
I don't think you'll have any problem hitting 3.
Yeah.
You can roll for the far one first.
What do you think?
It depends.
I don't even need them to negotiate it. You
I was
you
going
target
for
the rear
3.
one,
I was
and
going
then you're
for
at the
3.
You have to just declare your target.
Okay.
I knew what was going down. So for the single Liam.
Yes, that first one's firing at the back one.
D6.
So we'll go down the line.
Well,
4 hits.
targeting it, you have to give him an opportunity to check.
No, it's flamer. I can't.
Doesn't
I
matter.
know. I'm not.
Okay.
I
You're
know
right.
how
You're
this is
right.
going
You're
down.
right.
So 4 hits.
You're right. He's
You
right.
need 2s.
Would you like to jank? No. That was a 6. Sorry. 2.
She's okay.
Okay. So the vehicle now.
Poker's let's just get his roll.
No.
Next one.
Would you like to? Oh, can he jank because it's not a target?
Doesn't matter.
No, but can he jank though?
I'm not being
Okay.
targeted.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
D6 guys inside.
Yep.
So 6. 2s. She's dead. And the one on the venom itself.
6.
The pen, so double pen. The 2 pens. 1 goes through. See what it does.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
That takes a whole point. Next one. See how many guys inside? There's no one inside,
No one
so
inside.
it's a glance.
Just a glance.
Yep.
So you took a whole point.
And it's strength 5, so it doesn't do anything else. Just one glance.
You took a glance.
Okay. So then the next.
Or D6. Oh no, they're out. What am I
Yeah, they're out. So then the next shots go into this one, and you said you weren't. Are you? Do you have to
No,
jink
I'm
for the
not
whole
jinking.
target, or is it per gun?
Yes, jink as soon as you target them.
Okay. So then the 6 from the 6 onto it. 3. All 6.
Pen glance.
Strength 6. So pen glance. You're right.
Yep. 1 pen goes through. That's all you're gonna need. See what it does. Oh wait, this is the farthest one. What am I
Yeah.
thinking? Well, it blows me up anyway. So okay. See how far? 4 inches. So see about the chicken side. 3+.
Yep.
Fiona Payne. All right, she's dead too. See about the venom beside it.
Yeah. Let's put him inside it.
Nope. Oh well.
All right. Second one is going to target the further one.
Sure.
I can't hit the flyer. You can't hit a
No,
flyer
you
with a flamer. All right. So see how many guys inside. 1. Wait, isn't the guy
He's
inside?
already dead.
Yes, it doesn't matter. So that was just that was the roll
The
for the
other guy
flamer. So then
is
glance.
a glance. Absolutely.
You know, in 3rd edition, if a guy used to fall to the Death Company, he'd get downgraded to power armor. Like you roll
if you rolled a
a
one
one, you
for
roll a 1
Terminator.
for your squad, and then that's so you started with no Death Company or like 3, I think. You could buy them.
Dante would
And
give
you
you.
and you started and you roll for every squad. So if you rolled a 1, you would keep rolling, and if you rolled like a 2 or I don't remember what the rules were, but
If you
anyway,
rolled a 1, you got a character, and
you kept rolling. You rolled again or something.
Yeah.
'Cause my buddy had a roll once where he lost his whole Terminator squad. They became Death Company.
they go down to. But you can give them stuff, just nothing amazing.
All right. So I'm gonna roll to try to hit that.
Yeah, old school used to be really fun, but you started.
You should probably look in. GW should probably look into that, making Death Company Terminator.
They are.
They are. Yes. Oh, okay.
2 pen and a glance or 3 pen and a glance? 4 pen.
4 pen and a glance.
Never mind then. Good
All right, 4 pens go through. See what they do. Got to blow up. See how far. 3 inches. That'll hit that other guy. Does it blow it up? No.
We'll do.
God, why can't you table me faster? I don't care. The game is already over.
You should still jink.
But it was a flame template. You can't jump that.
Correct.
No, but you can jink the devourer shots.
Just jink for me. Like, just try a little bit. And I understand where you're coming from, though. This one's gonna go here.
Sure. Hit both of them.
No, it's not a flamer. That one doesn't have it.
Okay, so it's the Devourer.
Yep. Although I really think I'm gonna give it to it. I really didn't have the points, but
Yeah, you should.
I didn't have the points. There were no points
No way to
around.
make it up.
No.
One
Actually,
psychic level just to have it.
I don't know if it's worth losing. Maybe.
You make more psychic levels.
That's true.
You don't
Probably
make more
right.
flamers in your chest.
Probably right. You're probably right. This one's gonna fire against the bomber. Bomber can do wounds to hurt demons.
Sure.
Did they drop his bomb yet?
No.
Let's kill the bomber.
You need
You
sixes
jinking,
to
I'm
hit.
assuming? You're
You need
jinking.
6s to hit.
Why?
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah. Fire.
You actually have to declare.
Well, yeah, but skimmers and flyers are the same. So I didn't normally would, but
He's been doing ground for everything else, but you're right. It doesn't matter. I don't
I didn't fire any targets on the ground. It's skimmers or flyers.
I'm assuming this Sarge has a random extra attack.
4 and 1.
Seems like a good estimate.
Okay, so it's dead.
Oh no, you jinked. So roll your jink, right? I'm assuming you were gonna jink.
Guess what? It's dead.
Okay. At least you rolled it.
Completely irrelevant. That's why I didn't bother.
Oh god, I know.
There's that flying base back. I won't need it.
All right. I guess that's all my shooting. Except for that's got to fire at the mucolid. 1 hit. Wounds.
Cover 2+.
Good. And I will only get this one.
It'll be
I will dump
for a while.
I will dump 2.
Oh, somebody lost a good die.
I will dump 2 and draw 1.
Sure. You can only dump 1.
Yeah, I have to draw 2 though because I got 1. I got supremacy. I have 2 objectives to your 1.
Sure.
3 actually, but hold 1 scoring unit within 12 inches of your opponent's table edge, and issue a challenge in hand-to-hand, which I guess I technically can do both. All right, you're up.
Yeah, you can issue a challenge because he's on the field. It's the only character in my entire army.
Yes, you're right.
What's the point? What can I do?
No, he goes away.
Well, I guess I have to see if the flyer comes in. Yep.
The spores, they legit go away forever. Oh, you owe me a morale check.
You have to take that. Oh, so right. You have to buy a over here, make a $66 bottle. Take a fear check.
Difficult on them.
Pass.
All right. So I get hammer breath. Does not wound, so I'm only strength 5.
There was some formation made of like pyrovores and mucilid spores that allows.
Dude, there needs to be something that makes pyrovores
That
usable.
allows the mucilid spores to come back.
Size of a pyrovore.
Poor pyrovores, no love.
Vortex. Weapon skill.
That's like some weird anime form of crap where they give birth something bigger. Wait, you?
2. So one guy dies. Guy eats it. Guy comes
Brian,
in.
please tell me more about weird anime porn.
These things are weapon skill 5. They're actually not terrible. 2 it. 1 hit.
Brian,
Weapon
are you
skill 2.
on the sword? Big girlfriend time? Huh? I said, are you on the sword? Big girlfriend.
These 3 will get inside of the raider.
Nothing. I stay.
Okay, nothing. Brown. Stay.
Really?
What's the downside of dick girl hentai?
That there's girls with dicks. That's the downside.
Getting banged by like another hot girl, and you don't have to see a dude.
I have not. I'm not really into Fukunari that much.
I feel
Well, I
like
have had to
you.
do-
Okay, so
I had to do
wait,
it
you're not
with
into
the
it that
Fukunari.
much, but you
Yeah.
know the Japanese term.
I have had to do actual research on Fukunari.
Really?
You're not into it, but you know what it's called, yes.
Because they feel more bonded with them because they share a gift. And that's why they feel camaraderie.
All
Because,
things
you know,
confusing.
Guys who are young, they're like, this is a vagina. They have no idea how it works. It's just random things hanging out. How does it? They're intimidated by it. And it might have teeth on the
Okay, well,
inside.
no, okay, so
Dangerous?
Okay, now,
That was just
now this is interesting. This is interesting because I can understand that second part.
Dangerous.
The intimidation factor of, okay, what's a vagina and what do I do with it? Like when you're younger, that I can understand.
I'm going to this card.
I don't know. I mean, it's not awful.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just go the whole way because I can snap fire anyway. Where 12 inches put me though. It's not going to get me there. Oh well, don't care. Okay.
Your turn. Yay.
Difficult on those guys. 3 inches.
They're still fire. Tell me what they take 2. 2, 3, 4 is 1.
Everyone's so bad in this game. No, we're talking about dick girl hentai.
Yeah, I can do both at the same time.
Dick girl hentai.
No, he's not. He only rolled a 1 for his run. He can jink, even though he's on the ground. It's not gonna matter.
It's not going to matter now.
No, he joined there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to matter now.
Oh, I don't know how that works. If somebody used to get it that was on fire. I wonder if
I will bomb
I think they're both still on fire. They're both still on fire.
there. I need your scatter die.
Whip pedal overcharge his. Okay.
Thank you.
His shield. If he takes one to punch something in the face. I don't really have anything.
That sucks.
So now, Justin, the cool thing about everything going on here is
So I'm only going to hit him.
oh yeah, Google image search.
AP2.
Yeah, that
Save it.
Yep.
Google now knows that I searched for
That was fun.
dick girl hentai. It's not the first one. The worst thing.
Now I don't need this because I don't have any bombs. They are stupid. It's a waste of points for a flyer.
At least you know not to take it anymore then.
Yeah, I'm definitely not buying one.
I mean, I don't.
So
I mean, it's tough to say because it's the first time I've seen him play. So.
Let us go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Don't give a crap anymore.
Yeah, I can't do that. So it's pointless. Okay. These guys shooting the one that has 1 wound on it. The rapid fire splinters hit nothing. The blaster.
Oh, by the way, end of my turn. It will not die. No.
The other unit shooting the same one.
Ooh. That's not good.
1.
No.
Oh well.
He dies. You shot this one, right?
Whichever one had 1 wound left.
Yep, he dies. Just let it go. You know he's there. You know he's there. He's fine.
There. Victory.
Okay, he dies. So we were going to do this now.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by this decision.
This one is going to get guns soon enough.
These warriors will shoot out of here at him. One.
Hold on. Flyer and died. He died. No, the horn one, but I replaced the legs one.
There's not really much further to go with these.
Wait, one save?
Yep.
And don't mostly because I'm going to full BS that idiot.
No, it takes one. Oh. Oh bueno.
The disintegrator cannon will target that one. Nope.
Heading goes cover and mock.
The warriors inside of this venom will target him. None. The blaster. Nope. Same from the other warrior squad. Nothing. And the blaster. Nope. And now the venoms. The venom that can't pivot will target the pink horrors because I don't have anything better to target.
He is the snapfire right now. Completely destroys 3 units. Control any 3 objective markers at the end of the turn.
3, 2 plus 2 plus.
For which one?
Yep. All good. Not surprised by that. The venoms themselves. I wish I could target him. Oh well. This venom to this guy.
What? No.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.
On what? Take
That's good. And the last venom to him. None. All right, and then flyers. Oh, well, that's what I get for not thinking about them. I don't care.
What? You can move
Not
them.
moving them. It doesn't matter.
Just go ahead and do what we're going to do with them. Do it.
I'm just going to charge in you. It
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter.
pick one. Who are you going to charge?
You're right next to me. It doesn't matter.
This
I don't
one?
need to move. No, I can charge the horse. I don't care.
Here, just roll difficult terrain and charge them.
There's no need.
Okay, you're going to go like that. There you go. You would roll a 1.
This guy, 2 shots into this. 2 hit. Heating 3s. Pen, nothing. The pen plus 1. So it wrecks it.
Sebastian?
Yep.
It exploded all over the wall.
How far? I think that's a 2, so nobody. Because it can't hurt me. The other flyer will shoot Kairos. He has 4 up Ruin and Invon, so I don't think...
Wait, this one?
Yeah, no, Kairos. From the flyer.
Okay, you know he has a 3+ involved. Christian.
Yeah, I'm not...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something.
Nope. Very good. All right, grounding.
Good.
Yep. Oh well. My charge to the pink horrors.
Yep.
I'm still fucked. Really bad.
Makes me go last.
Why are you being here? I'm trying to be a motivational speaker.
Do 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 do.
And 5 Monster Hunter.
Look at my phone for something entertaining.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attacks on the horrors. Trevor, what's Blue Flame do?
Your weapon skill 2, you're going to need 5s to hit me. That can't be, so it's irrelevant. So 1 wound?
Yep. Are you
6
fearless?
armor. I am fearless and fear.
Oh, well, I cause fear too.
Fail the armor.
Huh?
Pass, feel no pain.
Yeah, I said blue horror. I'm calling it blue flame. It's cool. It's called blue flame, and they have 2 plus.
Blue flame is the chariot thing.
Oh, and check it out. They got a 2 plus Grimoire save poke. Yeah. Yeah. They were in the Cursed Earth bubble, and he had nothing else to Grim, so if I failed it, it really didn't matter. So I chucked it anyway.
Yep. Hey, it could help him right now. Probably going to help them. What am I kidding? Peace.
Double marker like this.
2 plus rerollable. So 5, 10, 15 wounds.
9, 10, 15.
Oh well.
I failed 3 out of 4 before on him. No, he was over there.
I know you have to consolidate
I
at
know,
the end of
but
combat.
hold on, 3 inches though.
Yeah, towards base contact.
I know. I'm trying to stay somewhat in Grim range. Everybody's in base. Okay. So I won. Happens.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't wound me. Feel no pain.
Oh, tie combat. That's right.
Not that it matters, because it's irrelevant. Alright, well, your turn. Turn 4. Oh, I guess I technically destroyed a building and flying monstrous creature. That was
Okay.
2 cards.
So yeah, put them over there.
That I will toss this and draw 3 new cards completely.
I hate you so much.
Completely, I just drew the card that I discarded. Secure objective 5 and
I can get
have
that.
1 scoring unit within 12 inches
I
of
can
your
get
deployment.
that.
Okay.
And I can get that. Okay.
Can only score 2 in a turn max, sadly.
Then I can only get
But
2.
2 is good to go. That's a difficult terrain.
You know what I'm doing?
1 inch. 6 inches back.
No, 2 inches, so 4 inches back. So I was right there, so 4 back. Could burn a fate with a reroll on that. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're way at it. Grim anyway. Grim's only 24.
Yeah. Oh well. Alright, he's gonna land.
Yeah. Not going to need it.
There's 1 Skyray. I always thought he had 1 in his list.
It's like random Skyrays.
Don't get to actually play a game.
I'm landing.
It doesn't matter.
So going into top of 4, things are looking a little bit worse for Dave.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah, I think he kind of just like threw in the towel a little bit there at one point. I mean, literally, I just think he's still not terribly out of it. I think he just needs to play for the end of game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think things just started going south, and you just kind of let them go more south.
Yeah.
But, he still has the vehicles to do it. If he spreads out right here, he should be able to avoid most of the monstrous creature shooting-related things.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, we're looking like Maelstrom hasn't gone anywhere, really.
No.
This
is probably the lowest scoring Maelstrom game I've seen in this packet.
Yeah. So I definitely think that they're in a decent spot to For sure. I mean, at least I think Dave's in a really good spot here to be able to try to jump out and just grab objectives and to end the game.
Yeah, this big guns mission here, which, again, I'm going to use quote-unquote primary since Maelstrom is also a primary.
Yeah,
but,
I gotcha.
I mean, that's really what this game is going to come down to. It looks like it's 2 to 4 in Maelstroms. By this point, it's usually at least, like, somebody has probably 9 or so.
Yeah. No, this is definitely a live game still. For sure.
Secondaries, just to give you guys an update. Let's see. John is the top row, right?
Yes.
So, Warlord, he has not gotten yet.
Correct.
Linebreaker, it's Linebreaker. We'll see eventually. He should be able to get that without too much issue. Homefront, again, could be an issue. Dave's army is pretty fast. You see he does already have some units. Looks like it's the Grotesques that are
kind of creeping their way back there.
Yeah, they're probably 6 inches or so. They, you see them, they're kind of greenish large bases in that building in the top middle. They're maybe 6 inches from John's deployment zone, so they should be able to get it. John has to kill them with something. I believe they're in combat with the Pinks right now.
Yeah.
And what did John mark for death again?
One of the Venoms, we're not exactly sure which one. Let's assume it's going to be one that's going to die because they're Venoms.
Yeah. So that's not an issue there. So John, we're looking at probably 3, I'm going to say. I'm saying he's not going to get home front, he'll get the other 3. Dave, on the other hand, had Linebreaker. Again, he should have really no problem doing that. Hopefully he remembers 7th edition changed it to 12 inches from deployment, or from board edge. So, not the full deployment zone. Last laugh, he has bottom of turn, so it's a perfectly reasonable one for him to get.
Yep.
First Blood, which he did not get.
No.
And Slay the Rank and File, which was kind of a questionable one to take against somebody who can summon.
Yeah, for sure. But it's still not in a terrible spot. Like, I don't think Dave is as defeated as I think he thinks he is here. I think this is definitely still a live game.
So let's put that at, John is getting 6 points, because remember, these are worth 2 apiece off secondaries, let's assume. Compare that to Dave's, who will probably get 2, so that's 4 points.
Yeah.
If the Maelstroms kind of stay where they're at right now, that puts John up to 10, Dave at 6. Dave needs to win by, what is it, 1?
1 point, he has a win. I think it's only a pure tie. It's a tie.
9-3, yeah.
Yeah.
So, if Dave gets 3 of the objectives at this point, he wins.
Yeah.
Which, again, he has fast-moving OBSEC units versus John's nothing is objective secured.
Yeah.
He has the Nurglings, and that's it. They're not getting anywhere near these objectives.
No, not at all. Especially because of the game, probably because of time. They're sitting at right about 40 minutes left. We're probably going to be looking at a turn 5 end here.
Yeah. Which, it is very helpful for the person who's going second to keep a good eye on the clock.
Oh, always. I mean, even when you're the person going first, like, clock management in the game, and the problem is, and it's one of those big, biggest, faux pas is, people need, if you think your opponent's playing slow, you need to get on a judge.
Sure. I don't think that's been an issue this particular game.
In general, because it's one of those things that always comes up. Like, we actually had a big issue come up at 11th Company, and as Neil jokingly said, one of the guys, one player turned and said, well, when they were getting really tight on time going to lunch break, and Neil's like, oh, well, play out, keep going. He's like, well, I played for the game to end on turn 4. It's like, Neil turns and goes, so you're telling me that you slow played and played slower to make the game end when you wanted it to. The guy's like, well, no, not what I meant, but it's like, okay, so since that's what you're doing, play another turn.
When you are watching the clock, you kind of know when people will call last turn. If you know the game is going to end on turn 5, it makes a big difference in your play.
Yeah, and you just need to play smart to it.
Especially with an army like Dave's made out of paper airplanes, where, he might not necessarily want to put them in the most risky spot on turn 5 if he wasn't sure. Now, if he, we just gave him a heads up on time, they kind of know it's over on turn 5.
Yeah.
At the bottom of turn 5, he knows exactly where he needs to be to try and end out the game. No risk of any retaliation.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. It kind of always stinks when you hang yourself out to dry and you're like, oh, let's see if the game ends. Oh, it didn't. And now I'm completely exposed. And now I'm tabled.
I'm wide out in the open with a bunch of AV-10 open-top vehicles. Oh, God.
Yeah. So no, Dave just needs to play smart here and let this game end intelligently.
Yeah, sure. It's just back to that obsec versus no obsec, and frankly, John didn't position that well. But, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
It's his first game, I believe, with the Army, and he's been playing it pretty well. Honestly.
And this is not a list Dave has played. I mean, Dave's played a lot of Dark Eldar, but he hasn't played with brought out the Grotesque yet.
And certainly not with the Bombers.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. No, I think I think Dave, this game can easily go either way. Let's see if Dave can wrap it up here at the end.
Yep.
Perils, what do you got on 4?
Passes.
And 1 is...
Leadership check.
Good.
He's good.
Later, Mark. I cast it on 6, it went off.
Yep. Still takes a wound, not that it matters. Well, I guess it does, because you could ground, but at the end of the phase.
Sorry. Let's see. Cursed Earth Summoning. What do I need to get?
But it really doesn't matter, because you shrouded with 2 up rerollable. So
Alright, I'm going to go 5 on a horror, or on a dude, a herald, I mean.
To make... Oh, sacrifice?
Yeah. Goes off on my perils. Goes off on 3. Did you want to try to stop it?
No.
3 is a leadership 1.
3 is you take a wound and you lose D3 warp charges.
Oh, no save or anything?
No save.
Alright. Oh, that was a leadership 1. Alright.
And how many warp charges do you lose? 3.
Alright, so then next we're going to fire the last one into that.
I stop it.
Okay. Cool.
Grounding.
Yeah, I guess so. Grounding. No. Grounding. No.
Bold moves, sir.
Shooting.
Yep. Warp storm.
5.
Zinch.
Yeah, so him. In the air, then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, no, that, keep pointing, that, no, I thought I rolled that one already, that.
And?
That one's dead, I thought.
No, that one's
Oh, that one's not dead? Shit, I would have killed it. Okay, well, I got a 6 for that one.
Okay.
And then
Good.
6 for that one.
That's what you wanted.
Nurgle is,
yes, okay, that's it.
So
your Nurglings are good, because, oh no, it's Zinch, roll for the Nurglings.
Yeah. That.
Nurgling 1, Nurgling 2. Okay, it's Nurgling 2. Small blast, strength 4, AP 5, ignore cover.
That's right. Some Doggo 3.
Yep. It's got to scatter first, it might not hit anybody. As much as I wanted to.
I'm so rusty, man. I haven't read the rules today. I haven't read, I read up a lot today, too, and I still am forgetting stuff. Scatters off.
So that's good.
This one over here.
It's gone 2. The next guy over. It's gone 2.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next, I did burn the reroll for Grimoire. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Guns. What are the unit breakdowns over there?
Blaster, warrior, 4 warriors and a blaster.
We'll fire at the bigger squad with the flamer.
Yep. Should have hit all of them. I'd be really impressed if you didn't.
And then I get
all of them.
Okay. Actually, hold on.
Got to try to hit the entirety of the unit.
Yeah. Can I get that? Do I clip one of those other guys or no?
Well, because you have to try to hit as much of the base as possible, you get stuck doing some stupid shit like this.
All right. So how many is that?
5 and a cake. Wait. Can we?
I got
no,
3 1s.
So 2.
Yeah.
Both die.
Okay.
Oops. I think you should be on a 4, right? Yeah.
No, he took 1 wound.
Oh, you count up?
Yeah.
Up, not down. Okay. 2.
5 saves.
From the Devourer?
Yeah, Devourer.
They're good. They're good.
They're good?
4 up cover and then 5 up field. They'll still need a break check this turn now.
This one and this one, you're gonna jink, I'm assuming, right?
The guy that's grounded?
Yeah.
Who's hitting? He's hitting that one?
No, he's hitting He'll hit this one.
Okay. Oh, that's right. This guy doesn't have a flamer, so yeah, I drink.
It's like the thing with Scott Carter right now, so.
Does somebody still have Catalyst? Right, one of them has Catalyst.
The Bloodthirster has Catalyst.
Strength 6, right?
Both of them have Paroxysm. He also has the Hall.
3 and 3.
Pens.
I filled the one with the.
One goes through, glances. I'm going to get Rex, see what the pen did.
Oh, and Vector Strike
Oh, well.
on that other guy. Vector Strike on
The pinning check. No.
Leadership?
Yeah, 8.
Okay, no, oh, you don't need leadership either. You're right, just a pin. And then they're going to charge. Let me read what the Mucolids do. I need to.
You charge 2d6 reduced in half.
Yeah, I just don't want to see it. It just helps me when I read it.
And then you're going to reduce whatever the distance is by 2 inches except by one guy.
We'll charge with the first one.
Sure. He will go 2.5 inches.
So he'll get in.
Let's see.
Second one, we'll go 4.
Should have.
No, that was the closer one is the 2.5. That was that one.
Oh, okay, so it goes a half inch, so it fails.
What do you mean?
Because it's in terrain. So it goes at -2. He's the only one who's not in terrain.
Well, he rolled a 4.
Okay, so he'll make it.
Yeah.
Then the last guy?
9.
9, so he'll go 4.5, so 2.5, so he won't make it.
Charging. Hold on.
No, not with 5 dice. Terrible.
If you fail with something, no, it fails possession.
You're only going to need 1. All right, so you blow up. Automatically hit strength 8. Pen, see what it does. Cool, so I take a whole point. And I'm stuck snap firing.
Catalyst. Passes on. So.
I wouldn't have thought anything anyway, so it's not like I stop your call.
So now I come to snap fire. Okay.
Push it wherever you want.
Alright, he's going to try to charge.
Pistols and a bolt pistol shot there.
He'll make it 6 inches.
Yeah, he'll make it. Issue a challenge.
4s and 3s and bolt pistol.
Yep, I accept. I accept.
Okay. Oh, shit. Did I fuck up? Yeah, I did. Damn it, I'm not going to get 2. That's stupid. I messed up, but I'll get 1 anyway.
So the challenge, I have the initiative.
You want to try and put 2 more? Or 3 more?
Yeah, I think we could actually, I don't know, like that way.
No, because I have 1, 2, 3 here.
What's your strength? I'm toughness 3.
4. So I get 2 plus rerollable from my weapon.
Okay, so 4.
Actually, this way. Actually, I can put it because this just has to be close.
Reroll 1.
Oh, right. Put that.
Good.
Yep,
One
so he
more.
takes a wound.
Attacks back.
He has 3 on the charge.
Yeah, that's right.
He has 5s.
Yeah.
I'm skill 2, yep.
Nope. Yeah, they're not made for close combat.
No, they're weapon skill 3, dude. No, they're weapon skill 3.
Their Herald could be weapon skill 3.
No, they're all 3, actually. Alright.
You don't have the codex? I got the codex for you.
I got it right here. I got them all.
He eats it, you get marked for that.
I got every book on this, baby.
One just dies.
Nice, yes! Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, they're 3.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all 3.
Hey guys, just a little recap. This is currently the top of turn
4.
He is now moving. I could have sworn it was the top of turn 4, but it looks like Dave just moved a model. I can't tell if he just moved a base or whatnot.
Yeah, I think he's moving that, just repositioning that.
But anyway, things are going a little south for Dave.
Yeah, he definitely got a little committed trying to killing stuff. And as Matt DeFranz always says, you can either kill models or win games. And with an objective and Dave having bottom of turn, I think you need to play a little bit more passive. I'm a big fan of the runaway not do anything strategy, as we saw from a couple weeks ago. So I think...
Really?
Yes.
That game, where First Blood was had at the bottom of turn 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did win that game in a very large crushing number.
On turn 7.
Yes. But I think Dave has kind of played himself into a tough spot here. He's really going to have to pull some things out and be able to grab objectives at the end of the game. But everything's still on the table. Dave is bottom of turn objective-based game. I mean, that's... Yeah. And the Maelstrom points are reasonably low right now.
I think it was very much a you know, how it usually goes in the opposite direction. I think Dave saw a lot of his own stuff dying and just kind of got in his own head about it versus how it normally works with Dark Eldar, where your opponent gets all excited that they've killed a bunch of stuff, and then Dark Eldar go, oh, I still have, you know, all of this because all you killed was a bunch of 50-point Venoms. Kill you.
Yeah.
But I think Dave just kind of let that get in his head a little bit and was playing kind of loose at this point.
Yeah. I mean, still got time, still got some plays.
Again, he did kill off that pink unit. He's going to probably get that objective because, like we keep saying over and over again, John doesn't have any objectives secured, and these big guns objectives, all these black ones, are more so in Dave's side of the board to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, they're all middle, too, which is where Dave's going to be pretty much anyway.
Yeah, there's that one in the green building in the back right that, you know, if a Venom lives, it can just turbo over there, steal it, because don't forget, none of these summoned units are objective secured. The Venom is, so you can just fly over there, take it from them. And from how it looks on the Maelstroms, it looks like Dave is only going to have to win 3-1 on the big guns missions.
Yeah, which is certainly doable.
Yeah, so hopefully he picks up 1 or 2 extra Maelstrom points here, make sure that he can keep doing that. It looks like John got 1 more point of his own. But, you know, it looks like Dave is almost tabled, but frankly, he could still pull out a win here.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a very close game, considering John has lost 1 Hive Tyrant or something like that. So,
yeah, game's certainly still on the table.
Yeah, so we'll turn it back over to the players. We'll catch you guys shortly.
Yep.
So I guess I could take horrors on the backfield. It would be nice to have them instead of.
That's right. That's what I put.
We had like a 1 unit of Nurglings, but
This will fly off as well.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
And we'll charge you.
Yeah, I don't like flyers. Oh, these guys needed their leadership.
Fusion guns?
yes, please.
Nope.
Crude first.
They don't fail.
907.
Okay.
What are my objectives? I don't know where objective 5 is. It's probably this one. No.
5 is over there.
So close to actually.
Which one?
My Nurgling one.
Oh, of course. Okay. What did I expect? Okay. Difficult. 4 inches isn't going to be nearly enough to get where I wanted to.
Hey, what did I take again?
Warlord Linebreaker. It's written in the book. Front and marked for that. Marked for that.
The unpainted one. I've been ignoring all game. It's the last one left. I get it. The 2 of them are Rex. Hey, Warlord Linebreaker.
I have it written down out here.
Look at that.
What the crap? I don't get that point, do I?
In typical John style, he is asking after he has finished his 4th turn to be reminded what secondaries he took. So, you know, another
his
lesson
head's
for you
totally
guys
in
at
this
home.
game.
It's not that bad.
Another lesson for you guys at home.
Read the fucking card.
Just remember what you chose. That's not even read the card. He just has to
I know
write.
the mission. I'm playing the mission.
John, Sharpie on the back of your hand what your secondaries are.
I'm playing the mission. You want to play again? You want to play again, Scrub? You want to go?
All right.
We haven't played in like 9 months,
All right.
but sure.
Back into the game.
Played a game in like that doesn't involve cans. I know. I haven't played a game that I can't buy my way to victory in like 3 months. Okay. All right. I just did beat the farm.
Just as a reference, John isn't always that much of a douchebag. The buying his way to victory was in a charity tournament. That wasn't actually paying somebody to win a game.
All right.
It's your turn.
Psychic phase done. Shooting phase.
Oh, I have it like down, so it'll be a close game on paper, but it's like I win for it.
Kill points, I'm actually up there.
Oh, you're up by a lot. You're up by 4.
You're
You're up by 4. You're up by a lot.
Dave has painted all of his own Dark Eldar, so the red flyer was painted by Dave.
There's a troop unit in there.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Shooting phase. Rest of it. These guys targeting him.
Okay.
So yeah,
The blaster.
I also got first fight Warlord and 2
I could
enough
have stopped him basically, because I could have focused on
Wound.
killing these crew, right?
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
I don't do any
He'll be gone before then.
You're good at killing
You hope so.
You're not good at wiping out an entire horde.
What? Run him?
I mean, you can.
Fail.
Takes a wound, so mark him up to 3.
And the other unit to him.
That's no bueno.
You make broadsides are hard to kill in general. He had so
One.
many broadsides, and he is
Whoa! He's alive.
I didn't even do anything to either of these guys.
The venom that's on the ground will shoot the grounded Hive Tyrant.
Yes.
Is that the right thing? No, I'm just going to shoot him.
He's in the air.
I don't care.
Why? Why don't you shoot the ground?
I can kill him with one touch from a grotesque. I cause instant death. I don't care.
Do you always cause it, or is it on 6s?
On 6s, but I also always wound on a 2. So I'm
Okay. All right.
with 25 attacks from that unit. So. Nope. Good. The squad inside will target the Tyrant himself. 8 shots.
That makes sense. He said moving everybody.
Wait, there are 2 Venoms alive, right? Just 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
He takes 3 armor.
Yep.
And blaster. Hit 2+. Take an invuln. And a feel no pain.
No, that was, he doesn't have an invuln.
Oh, okay.
And then I guess he does get a 5+ because of the wreck. I feel no pain. No.
You have to physically be in it.
Yeah, I don't think. Well,
No, you have to physically be in it as per the rules.
Okay.
These guys
He's gonna die. I probably shouldn't put him on the ground.
will target him.
Okay, he's in the air.
Yep.
So I'm positioning myself for this. But if I have stuff left over for him, it's not like I'm not going to do it, right?
Yeah, like,
I think it's that.
because that actually came up in Nathan's final game. He killed a Venom.
2.
And he was
Where?
like, well, I killed a Venom in
him?
close combat. Does that mean I'm in terrain? And
I think you're okay with double 6s.
Yeah.
Maybe. The blaster. Nope.
I have to do a lot of Comes the Apocalypse test.
Yeah.
Roll 1.
this-
Actually, no. If he kills that, I don't have to do any. So actually, I won't be totally devastated if that fire dies. Are you firing?
Venom to the Flyrant. 4.
Why?
It's within 6 inches.
I've been doing this 12 all game.
Deployment 12. 4 armor on him. That's not a Alrighty, I think that is my shooting. Sadly. Alright, so he can take a grounding check. Haven't failed one yet. That's the other thing I was really hoping for.
Oh shit, I guess I have Fate Weaver reroll I can use on your turn for my demons. That's cool.
So assaults, I'm charging the Mucilid, and I'm charging the
Do you tell how rusty I am at this
Hive
game?
Tyrant.
Is it apparent?
The Mucilid,
Normal, snap fire, 1 hit.
Wait, what? Why did you charge the Mucilid?
The other guy is going to
7 inches, no problem.
2 marker lights.
Okay.
1 ignores cover. Okay. So for smart missiles,
Why would you charge the Mucilid, the curiosity?
Because I'm toughness 6. So you're not going to do anything but possibly.
Yeah, but why
cause
would you
2
not
wounds.
just gun it towards my
Because
objective?
I couldn't reach them, and now I can kill this and consolidate and make the exact same distance I would have otherwise.
Well, you should be going for that one, though. That's all that matters.
They're not OPSEC.
They are obsec.
I'm not. And so
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
going to be a thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll just walk you.
Table through and try to get there, but it's irrelevant. I don't have much to accomplish right now. Okay, as I said, I don't have a way to take the mission. So I'm just accomplishing damage. You get Overwatch, 1 gun.
I get both guns.
Monsters, creatures,
You can fire
you only ever
everything.
declare 1 weapon.
No,
to be
you
able
can
to
fire
Overwatch.
both. You can fire both.
Riptides have to buy a piece of equipment to
No,
do
they
that.
don't. I'm telling you, they don't.
holy crap.
Monster creatures
Jesse.
can fire all the guns they have.
How many weapons can you fire for Overwatch?
As a monstrous creature.
A Tyrant.
2 weapons?
Yeah,
It can fire
as you
2.
know.
Because you fire 2 weapons is shitty.
Okay. So why does a Riptide have a piece of equipment to be able to Overwatch?
Doesn't have one.
Actually, a Riptide comes with one, but a Riptide only has 2 guns. So yes, because it's built into all battle systems.
3. No, hold on. What's your toughness?
6.
1.
So you need. Take 1.
Cool. You got to go through terrain, so maybe you'll fail.
Yeah, I'm not really caring. As I said, don't make it. No.
Yeah, you can give them fleet.
That's
if you
why I
want
don't take
thing.
grotesque. They don't have any markability besides people making poor plays against them.
Like that play. That was pretty poor play. I mean, I could have.
That's irrelevant. So, end of turn 4. Do I do anything? Probably not.
Yeah, that combat right there.
Whatever.
Roll your dice and kill me.
Wish this wasn't on camera, so I could have shook 2 hours ago and been done.
Huh?
You just blow up. That's how it works.
You have been in a really good spot to win this whole game.
That doesn't matter.
Throw it away.
It's about enjoying the game. That's why I can't Defranza. All right, so 4.
No, I have to. Yeah, I guess it does blow up in combat. So
3.
3.
I'll change now because
I take 2 wounds.
All right, can you hand this off to Justin, please? Yep. And then you get your 2d6.
So did.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, not 2d6. It's d6.
Hey, why did you say 2d6?
I am so rusty. It's getting I'm starting to get my additions mixed up.
My addictions?
Additions. I used to get 2d6.
Additionitis. That matters. Here we go. It will not die on that guy. Yep, and on the other guy.
So Jesse,
Nope.
I love 3 fly-ants. I just don't think 5 would do anything.
you're right. You need 8.
No, I don't think 5 kills enough. Because people were talking about 5, running 5 fly-ants. I don't think 5 fly-ants kills enough. Or does enough damage.
On and on and on and on.
The argument is like, oh, flyers beat knights, but if you have top of turn, you have to land to score an objective, and then a knight just sits near the objective and does what Jesse did.
Cool.
Oh, you came down.
What do you think about this list?
Turn 5, you're up.
Not a lot of upset.
No, but it can make a lot of troops, and it can kill obsec.
Can't kill OBSEC, drop pod marines.
You can.
No, you can't.
If the pods all get objectives, it's going to be hard.
Sure, so you're banking on targeting 16 units of 5 marines with power armor to take the game from them when they can just sit there and win with their drop pods alone? No.
That's true.
No, it doesn't.
You know what kills drop pod armies? Necrons. Necrons kill pod armies. Because they just string along and just eat 4 pods a turn.
But yeah, Calgar,
Yeah, but they don't kill the
pod
pods
army
themselves.
would wreck this. But it'd play
Yeah,
the same
but
way.
you gotta
Yeah.
do 3 hull points on them.
Sure, roll a 5.
And I got 2 more flyers coming in, not that it matters.
+1.
For the bottom of the turn.
Okay, so I have to shoot. Well, have to make sure you don't get my objective. Is there any way you can? Yes, there is a way you can.
With OBSEC? Definitely can. More and more and more and more.
They stood on. They're getting my obsec thing.
That's a Maelstrom objective.
No, it's not. That's.
Yes, it is.
That's why it's a different
It's
color.
worth
all the
nothing
other
at the end of the game as far as big guns.
I thought it was one main objective. We read it. It's.
The 4 black are big guns.
Read
and
it.
The 2
Read
white.
the mission package. It's actually very clearly written.
It is.
Woo! I've been playing the mission wrong all game. I thought it was a 2 objective mission. That's why I'm over there.
No, I mean, I can take the end of the game, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. What does he have left that?
Do you think John realizes that's not part of the end of game 1?
Nope, not a chance.
I swear I read it.
I mean, it's hard.
I mean, you may have read it. Doesn't mean you read it correctly.
I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. Okay.
Yeah.
I worked a 12-hour day.
The RPG game.
I'm a little tired.
It's really nice.
Did you finally kill that?
The
No, not yet.
Yep. It's really cool.
Grim Fate Weaver.
Came back to get my army after my dad
Good
had
off.
played dead on the floor, and they were in my stuff. I was like, what's this from? Look, said he'd like them. I will. That's awesome. Oh my god. I have circle dice.
Well,
I play
no,
circle
he's
for
landing
more
now.
words to you guys on camera if you can even hear me. I'm sorry.
Fate Weaver is very good on the turn.
Great.
Can you pour and take them up?
It's up to him.
Because he says
12 shots into the commander friends.
Fate Weaver is grimmed on the ground and in a slightly different location.
Shit.
Cha-cha, back and forth.
This is not good. This is no bueno. Actually, Fate Weaver's grimmed. I'm going to keep him there real quick because I need to plan this out. Well, that's good. At least I realized the mission before the game was over.
It's the last turn of the game, John.
At least I realized before it was over.
This is what we like to call the end of the turn. You notice there's like that was really good. That popped me too.
There's one hull point left, Dave.
Yeah.
I haven't needed it forever.
I can't even give me.
Not since South
You can't even give me.
Myrtle Beach. I was good, you know.
This is bad.
I haven't gone a month without
I would put this totally different.
my back on a very long time.
We know.
I read the rules.
Made more than a few comments on it.
Ends it twice, doesn't matter. He's dead.
No wonder I see what you're saying now. It didn't make sense before. I was like, how? What? Well, we were playing two separate games. We were playing two separate missions, people.
Yeah, one was playing correctly and one was John Parsons.
Oh no, I wasn't playing correctly. I'm playing like an idiot.
That one definitely gets called Jesse Newton. Not reading a packet correctly.
Oh, I did pull a Newton. Oh, that's bad.
Trevor, you're not allowed to make fun of me. You didn't go to 11th company.
Well,
You did.
actually, I win.
Oh, at least he didn't punt top table in BFS because he forgot to charge a Scarab unit into a single battle suit. I didn't have to kill it. I had to charge it.
He put it in top 8 because he decided to not. You're not allowed to bring up the pun either.
Have we heard about what he did?
No, he won't tell anybody. But he. All I know is I have witnesses at Subway saying he punted so bad he can't make fun of me because it was a worse punt than me. I don't understand how that is physically possible. What are you doing? I punted it.
I'm trying to make plays. I'm analyzing the
The
game.
last turn. Sounds like it was earlier.
I am making moves.
You're making something. I don't think his punt was nearly that bad, but I'll take what I can get.
Killed 8 cultists.
300.
Yeah.
Cultists.
Are they all on the ground now?
Everybody. Well, this was already on the ground.
Which ones were already on the ground?
These two were already on the ground.
They were both already on the ground.
This guy has to be. This guy's already.
Yeah, he's going to do. This guy is going to.
Just a reminder, this is the last turn.
You got 9. So you got 3 more than me because I got 6. And then I got only 2 for Maelstrom. You got like 10. Yeah. So you won 11. You won by a margin of 11, which I think is like a.
Yeah.
Hey, if I touch the fin, does that count as being in range?
The actual hull, 16-4. I don't know. No, that is not part of the hull.
Damn it.
I think I feel like the
Hello, my lovely listeners. I've returned to you. Can't go that way without landing.
I'm going to land. I have no
Okay.
choice. I have to land. Oh, this is no bueno.
It is. You got 16 to 4. 16 4.
that's just for like outscore like.
It's a bad time to tell you my whole army is fearless now, right?
You have to outscore by.
Aha!
Because it is.
Well, no, but you don't. It's going to be hard for you to contest a lot of this.
I'm objective secured and you're not, so I win.
He just takes it.
What is the objective secure that can move? That and that. No, they're
Them
not.
and
They're
them.
objective secured.
No, but
No.
the ones inside that Venom
Yeah, which I'm going to charge with a Demon
These
Prince,
two are
and
here.
that's going to charge with a Flyant.
Well, this is 5. I don't know.
You're going to kill the guys inside there? That's going to be impressive.
That would be impressive.
Well, I could always shoot it and then charge it too.
That's still a distance from that to have to get to. There's still distances to get to.
Yep, with my
Distances are
fleeting runs.
Wait, how many wounds does this thing have left?
1.
Dude, Dad Overwatch.
I know.
Is it charging me?
Probably going
That's
to.
funny.
Focus on killing. They didn't do
And I get to hit it first.
broadside except when I overextended.
Not that that's going to accomplish
You
anything.
can hurry. Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
hurry.
can. That can hurt you. Definitely can hurt you.
I could
On
just.
6 is an Overwatch.
No, that doesn't have a flamer.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Are they poison?
Not in close combat, no.
Damn it, they can't move that
Yes. Yes. And a blaster.
Overwatch.
Instant death. But that's a, you know, a stretch.
You don't have to worry because he's just going to perils both of these hive tyrants.
And lose them right now. He could.
Landing.
They're both down to 1 wound anyway. So.
Yeah.
He can't take a grounding check anymore.
I failed attempting to do grounding against him the whole game.
Because if he has to take a grounding check, that means he's dead.
You're also really good utilizing the marker line. Especially my
You're
style.
clever.
Well, that's down to the player.
Don't like the Vommers at all. Crap. It's a shame it's such a gorgeous model. The new bomber.
You can do 1 wound each of those, though. Each bomber can do a wound. They're worth points. They're heavies. Oh, no, they're HQs. Never mind.
No, this is a heavy
I didn't make
support.
that many cheese
Worth
sticks.
points.
I jinxed for 1 turn.
He actually.
Hey, he didn't kill any of my heavies. Yeah,
Man, right
oh
there.
wait, yes he did. Cry.
Well, no, he's got to land. Never mind, I got to land it.
One of the
that's
Void Ravens.
So bad.
He killed one.
1 turn.
They're heavy?
Yeah.
Vector.
I was thinking.
Notice why they're a
You think
waste?
they're a fast attack? Have you seen this Codex? They're the fucking heaviest thing in there.
Yeah, and they're an utter waste of points.
Alright, psychic phase.
They're like 160.
160 to start,
I should
yeah.
actually.
200 if you want to give them the worst missiles.
Oh, I'm not talking about Pelgrims.
Thought about giving him the implosion missiles. Those would be cool here.
I could do
Ice
that.
monsters creature. But, you know, not going to happen like that, so.
Okay. Alright,
Shoot it.
alright, let's see how many dice we get.
I feel like if you're taking these things vehicles,
Perils, perils, perils.
I mean, yeah, the Haywire
Alright, we're gonna do 2, 4,
Don't doomsay or warp storm.
2,
So 2, 4, 5, 6,
1.
7, 8, 9, 13, 14. Yay. And how many extra?
10, 14. 2.
So 16 versus 2. My dice so OP!
Now you know how people felt when you were bringing summoning armies.
No, my summoning army started at above 30. Not none of this.
He's just
14.
reinforcing what he's saying.
So you're a bigger jerk.
Yes, a vastly.
He's
bigger
trying to
jerk.
say I'm a jerk because I don't play the game, but
Why are you not
you're a
teaching me
jerk.
enough?
You're a jerk for summoning 50,000 models
I
on
quit
people.
playing the army.
Didn't you just summon 16 dice?
Yeah, he has 16 dice.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
3, 7,
That's only mastery level 2.
2,
6, 8, 10,
Oh.
12, 13, 14, and then 2 for the roll. Yeah, he had a bunch more. I killed it, you know.
Unfortunately, the rest of the characters.
Okay,
So I guess the one thing I could do.
Something is just a cherry on top of the best character you can buy to fill the issue. Honestly.
All the denies.
oh, it's only the Psyker that ignores cover.
One, YOLO, single die.
I guess
We're gonna do ignore cover on him. 1 dice.
I could get.
Goes off.
Said he can target them, or them, but not that.
It makes it so that you have to kill them.
I don't care.
I'm on an objective over there, right? I have to be. Yeah. He is.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all on the ground.
They're just sitting in the back. You might as well just, yeah, I really try to, oh look, something happened.
Oh, I really want to summon a great unclean one with him.
If I could have made that happen, like what does it do if I tried to cast?
Doesn't die?
They cause instant
get
death.
a unit of streamers out, and then
Womp, womp.
It becomes a no.
No, they only cause instant death on 6.
It doesn't matter.
So
It's
they
still
call
coming.
it
Also the only way to wound you.
No, I wound him on nothing because I am ridiculous poison close combat weapons with 5 attacks a guy.
I guess summoning something doesn't do anything for me.
My poison can cause instant death. Yeah.
I can't want one anymore.
On a 6, lethal dose. Oh, too much poison.
Yeah, I didn't think that was on the same guy.
Flesh gauntlets.
broadside heavy towel.
Cuddle hugs.
We're gonna do 2.
Poison 3 up.
We're gonna do 2 onto this thing.
But it gets really good against better people.
Goes off. Yeah, flicker fire for 2.
It will take it. Jink.
Okay.
And I like what you do with broadside instead. I've always liked that.
9.
Because like, yeah, the crisis suits are kind of fragile. Yeah.
But they do try really nice.
Yeah. I like those kind of crisis suits. I like that one.
2 glance.
Yep.
It's good.
Fuck.
Like a ninja.
No good.
Which one was the one for death?
The one that's immobilized, sitting over there alive still.
That I don't need anymore because it has to kill that.
Man mode.
Been shooting at him too. He keeps sitting in its line of fire.
Wait, which one is 1-1 left?
That gray one.
Shrouding. Shrouding's only 1,
That
right?
one's fine. That's just a
Shrouding's
tank
only
mark.
1, right?
If it's a whole point, I put
Shrouding
the venom.
goes
I
off.
remember who jinxed.
Shrouding on 1.
I will use 2 dice to try to stop it. Finally.
You don't dare stop!
Took all game for me to stop a power, and it happened because the terrain was OP. On the last turn, people come out from the back to watch us, and Jesse eats his beard.
Actually, we normally come out in the back to watch because it makes it easier to understand what's going on in the last turn.
You don't need to see what's going on. Just the rent. Nothing much.
Flicker fire for 3. Flicker fire for 3 on that thing. Would you like to jink?
You don't have to until you successfully cast anyway.
Goes off. Right, pals. Don't care. It goes off. 24.
I know. I'm doing him the favor, so you can see just how far that really would have taken you.
3 on the perils. What do I take, a wound?
Take a wound
And you lose D3 whip charges.
Shit. Bye-bye.
Boom.
Nice. So it successfully goes off. Are you getting the jinx?
Yes.
That's good.
17 shots. It's okay. He also took a wound.
And ran out of dice. So VD has how many wounds left?
All of them.
No, he's all. He suffered 1.
That's the first one he took. No, that's the turn. The objective.
I dropped like one gun and I get I like original. I've been just playing with
Cool.
Yay, BS6.
That's it.
And
Oh, one went through. That's it.
See what it does.
gotta roll 6.
No, that's the vehicle. It's dead already.
Yeah, but it doesn't blow up.
No, it's a... Yeah. Well, it's good.
That guy already had him.
Yeah, it took 2 from the flamers.
And I can be within 3, so. Okie dokie.
And that's the way this army works.
Penny on where you're from.
You make enough bad decisions, the game
Why are they fearless?
And he's out of psychic dice, sadly.
Because his entire army is fearless?
Because of my power from pain on 5th turn.
The Maelstrom, well, realistically,
Alright.
Shit. Alright, well,
Fate Weaver save right now?
2 up rerollable. You grimmed him.
I'm fine. I think I'm gonna die.
I'm not going to go for him. I'm going to go for the other things that I can kill successfully.
This bitch, I gotta kill this. I stole my favorite reroll, too.
8.
Yeah, favorite reroll. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
It's a score! It's a unit that can
That's the
score!
second time this game he's gotten a free unit out of that.
That was not a bad
How many
play.
times I've done that? 0.
I guess...
So you get some unit that does nothing but land on the field as non-objective secured. See how many you get? 2 dice plus 3.
Yeah, but it goes on an object. Like, it could block you. I could land right here and block you from moving towards it.
And scatter towards me and mishap, whatever. Alright, so see how many you get?
I don't even know what I want to do yet.
So you're going to get 14.
Yeah.
14 what?
Oh, I don't know where I want to go yet. Hold on. Alright, so...
Clock hammer.
oh yeah.
Your turn goes real fast anyway.
I know, my turns have all been really fast.
Yeah, I mean it's
I love the perfect timing over there that he ended up not using.
like against
I wanted to use the last 3 dice to fire flicker fire on them.
Likely story. Uh-huh.
and I think
That was what it was!
Hells!
you have these two are not the difference.
I like that the Tyrants didn't try
God, I
to...
wish that Raider would have lived and just flat out and went, I'm going to hold this one to test that one.
Can't.
Yes, it
Yeah, it's
can.
not objective secured.
Except the guys inside are objective secured. The guys inside go, I'm holding this objective, and the raider goes, I'm contesting this one. The raider's not big enough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Objectives have to be 12 inches apart.
Is the Raider 6 inches?
Well, from the...
Yes, it is. So it can.
You have to be in the exact position you're in.
I know, it's really stupid, but yeah, it's. They make big boats.
I've been trying to. There's an extra one.
It's the only thing raiders are good for.
So where's those for? And torment grenade launchers.
They already landed. They landed right there.
Oh, okay, they didn't scatter.
I called demon nets just in case. Yeah. Well, they scattered there. I put them right there. I did. I rolled 6,
We
but
have 4 people watching this.
I don't know why you guys didn't see it, but I rolled them right there. I would have rather had Murder with Plague Bears landing right there.
Why didn't you make a play?
Because I wanted to run to grab an objective if I scattered far away. And I can bubble wrap it a little bit, maybe. Even though I'll probably get charged by something. Alright, put it back! Right here! I tossed it back in the bag! Look, you've been tossing all my dice. I hate you so much right now, Jesse Newton.
FYI.
Run.
Internet, can you confirm that he rolled that?
Yes, the internet actually can confirm that I rolled that.
But will they?
Probably not.
Oh, they ran 4 inches? Sure.
2.5 is in 2 minutes. Mr. Strino.
No, my turn's gonna go over the time limit, sadly.
It doesn't matter.
45 minutes for his last turn. Cough, cough.
I realized we were playing the objectives completely different.
This is slow play.
45 minutes for his 5th turn. Cough, cough.
John's been playing the water.
I know, I'm just being an asshole. Taking you out. You are all playing with him. Why am I not allowed to join in?
Because you complain all game and then you're an asshole at the end.
I am playing a
You
terrible
totally complained all game and then you flipped at the end. I'm just saying. I'm shooting this at this.
It jinx.
I assumed a jinx.
It continues to jiggity
I
jig.
really want to blow it up, and
will.
I hopefully will. So 5 and 1.
Okay.
Well, this thing stands on its goddamn head.
I will cry.
There's no freaking way I'm rolling dice like that. Alright, I take 1.
The glance? Did you roll the glance?
Yeah.
Roll different color dice.
So the pen, please blow up.
No,
the
that's
pen went through.
No, the glance went through.
No, the
5
pen.
and 1. It was 5 pens and 1.
Yeah, the pen went through, which was a 6.
yeah, right.
Right there.
He rolled it. Re-roll. It's on the
a
die.
base?
Yeah, it's on the base. Yeah, you just moved the model.
Only because it makes such a massive difference.
So what's 5?
I lose one of my 2 guns.
Okay.
Correct?
No.
Oh, now it's 6 over. Okay.
If it got a 6, yes.
MVP.
I just want to say, who called it? This guy.
Me.
All right.
The Overwatch.
They really are.
Kill Tyranids.
We're not mean to John. It's going to stand on its head.
Oh yeah, with my run, it'll be.
I forgot the mission. I played the wrong mission up until this turn.
You dumbass. Alright, I don't really feel bad for you anymore. What is this?
These are firing these into here.
Okay.
So you have.
I go to ground.
Well, you don't have to declare thoughts to roll storm.
That's fine.
These are the wound.
Some that you have to roll jink, but it's something you have to roll jink before.
These are rolls the wound.
Yeah.
It's stupid that jink is declared when you're targeted, but going to ground is going to
10.
So 9?
10. Are you going to ground?
Yeah, I went to ground.
Okay.
Oh, you can't.
I'm fearless.
That's good.
You'll take those 4 ups and you'll like it.
No, I won't. I'll hate it. It's terrible. Why would you say that to me? They're gone. Probably.
5.
6.
I was so hopeful.
There's a head in there. Make sure you don't forget it.
No, I already took it.
Okay. All right. Well, they're gonna run.
I already got head.
Hey, I get it.
Ba-dum-bum.
Talking about intercourse.
They're gonna run again.
6? Not gonna be enough.
What do you mean not gonna be enough?
I'm positive the grotesque beat them. I don't need to be.
Just needs to kill them. Or kill a decent portion of them and watch them kill themselves. That's how Daemons work.
This thing's charging here.
Okay, my Overwatch.
Okay.
And you'll go 2 inches and make it. So,
Oh my! It will not die, by the way.
and 8
No.
guys.
The end of your turn.
I just didn't want to forget it.
Well, what if he kills you?
Then it doesn't matter.
Damn.
I'm getting a small one from the.
1.
Good.
No.
Is it, what is it?
It's an armor save. He's
Oh,
Yeah.
you have armor?
Yeah. Demons armor. Alright,
Points for armor. He's good.
6 attacks on the charge, I forget!
Hammer Rat, maybe?
Well,
Hammer Wrath. No. 6 attacks on the charge?
Don't think they have 5
Let's
base.
say 4 base.
Yeah, I want to say 4 base. Don't think you have
I haven't
5
played an
base.
actual
Pretty sure
Bloodthirster
Bloodthirster has 5 base, so I don't think he has 5 base.
This ballistic skill tag. Gotta love it.
Bloodthirster?
You know, of all things in the game to make ballistic.
No.
Yeah, I'm right.
5 attacks.
6 on the charge.
Wow, so it has the same amount of attacks as Bloodthirster. So 3. Strength 6, so you need 4s.
2d6 armor pen, you're a monstrous creature.
No.
Yeah.
So 2 pen and a glance.
Well.
Pens. 1 goes through the glance. Oh well. So I wreck, see what it does. None. So.
Greens are really popular, Eldar's really popular.
Alright, I'm gonna take my not consolidate move. That's bad.
Your wreckage.
And then I guess
Awesome.
that shot.
This I fought Sereno with, and I trained Trevor with, the one where he literally lost like 2 dogs on the table with me. That was such a fun list. I audibled out of that list on the way down the night before. I went to 11.
Was this the list you played on? Was this the list you played on?
Yeah. I played my first 2 games with this.
So much better.
Well, you can't go through there because you can't be within an inch of my guys.
Yeah, as long as I can keep it.
Is he alive? No, they're dead.
Yeah, he just came out.
These are the guys who are coming out of this.
Yeah, but how can he be within an inch of...
I'm not going to be.
Oh.
There's more guys.
Don't worry, Brian.
No, so is that guy there is what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How is he there?
He's up here because I'm not going to be within an inch of you because you
But-
did not go onto my wreckage like you could have.
Yeah, you can't fit there. How do you get through there?
3 inches apart, you can't fit through there.
Yeah.
He's only like 2.5 inches.
Yeah,
We'll
you
go
can't
through
fit.
there.
I thought it was
Because your
good.
models, the bases are all an inch.
Yeah,
So you can't go within an inch when you're moving either.
yeah. So you can't fit.
You can go within an
Yeah,
inch
you
of
can.
him when you're moving.
Only
Yes, you
assault
can't
phase.
end in an inch.
Only assault phase.
There is no 1 inch barrier to stop you from walking. Yeah, I'm positive.
Look it up. We'll find out.
But
Well, so just keep.
Well, I
I don't know
mean,
if that guy will be there or not.
that sucks. I would have moved it differently, but good to know now.
what I. If you do that,
That doesn't matter.
none of that happened. That's all it would have taken.
What do you mean?
So he's here.
No.
Now I can't be there.
Well, you just have to be within 3 of it, so you just have to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
That's what I mean. I
Actually,
can't
what I
be
have
here.
to do is do this.
Right. But as long as he had had a motto at least there, I couldn't have been.
Well, I
It's probably not
thought.
going to matter too much because those contestants are going to.
Well, no, it will matter because then he won't be able to move in there. Not until the assault phase. And even if he doesn't kill them for whatever reason, if they do live, just making them do stuff.
A model cannot move within 1 inch of an enemy model unless they are charging into close combat in the assault phase. It can never move or pivot, see below, through another model, friend or foe, at any time.
All right, so I did it
To
right.
move past, they must go to ground.
So if you have 2 inches between 2 guys, you can't walk between it. Definitely gone through otherwise, and that's good. All right.
The more you know. Because knowing is half the battle.
Da-da-da.
Okay, I guess it's your turn.
Well, then it's stupid for me to be. No, I don't care. Oh, I care. What do I care?
I can't believe I read the mission wrong.
Oh well. Yeah. So my
I
turn.
can't believe you're trying to pretend you read the mission.
I did read the mission. I actually read it wrong. I would have rather just told you the truth, or I would have lied and said I didn't read the mission. So at least I could claim ignorance. No, I actually read the mission and tried to play it right. That's the worst part.
So Fate Weaver does not have Grim or has Grim?
He has Grim. You're good. How many viewers did we get for this one?
Doesn't matter 'cause you're a flyer. Matter 'cause you're a flyer.
Wow, that makes your Pathfinder's legal.
Jesse, take this dumb thing. This is the story thing.
Hey, friendly neighborhood internet people. Just going over a couple questions and a recap of the game. The 3 tyrants are out of the new formation. I apologize, and we'll see if we can figure out what the name is, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it was the new formation that just came out like 2 weeks ago or so. Allows you to take 3 flyrants. So that's where they came out of. So John's entire formation for that is the 3 mucolids he has and then the 3 flyrants. We are now going into the bottom of turn 5. Due to time, this will be the last turn. They're at their 2.5 hour time limit right now, so they just finish up the game turn. John had a okay-ish turn. He did get a 12 again off the Warp Storm, so he got another free unit, which is all of the Demonettes that are currently surrounding that objective, kind of towards the top left. So that was certainly very good for him. Looks like the Maelstrom objectives right now are currently 5-2. And John has gotten 1 point out of Big Guns for killing a Void Raven versus Dave, who has currently not gotten any points for that. All the Flying Monsters creatures are currently on the ground, so there's that. Fate Weaver is currently grimmed, so he's at 2-up rerollable invulnerable save, and now Dave is just kind of measuring things out, seeing what he can pick up here. He does have some warriors over by that back objective on the right-hand side in the green building. If he can just get them within 3 inches of the objective, his objective secured unit takes that from those pink horrors, so that'll be 1. He should certainly be able to get the one in the top left from all the Demonettes, so that should be 2. So then it just comes down to whether or not he can get a third one out of it, which would either be killing Fate Weaver, who's on top of an objective. I guess if he just gets the guys there, he does contest that one. And he has a very long, difficult terrain and run move to potentially get the one that the Lord of Change is currently sitting on. Yeah, slow players. Well, this is John's actually first time playing this list. It's a very strong list, but I mean, he's just kind of getting used to it. He's not really a Nids player. Did play a lot of FMC Demons, but it's kind of a whole new bag, so he's taken up quite a bit of this. And Dave just has a lot of rolling to do because everything just has the volume of shots. So yeah, they haven't been playing at a particularly fast pace, but probably only about 20 minutes or so behind where they maybe should be. So we'll go back over to the players, see what they're going to do, see how Dave ends out this game. But, if the dice go his way, he might still be able to pull out a win here.
These guys. Sorry, yeah. You're right, phrasing is important. 1. No feel, no pain, so he's gone.
You got him. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I agree.
At this point. Oh, you still got him.
Did you pick Linebreaker?
Yeah, he wasn't in.
Just a night Linebreaker.
I did too, and I didn't get it.
Yeah,
he was in.
He was in. Does it?
Yeah, it's one model.
Unit has to. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I made a boo-boo. I realized that when it was too late.
The Venom targeting the Daemonettes.
Matt Daemonettes.
Oh my gosh. Really, in unison?
I mean, we should have seen that coming. Not with that type of rolling.
You need to kill 1.
Alright, 4.
Going to ground? Do I have anything?
You got 5 up, so you might as well do that.
Yeah, should have taken Arguins. 6-4, you said?
Yep. Wow, you're right. That will be enough. So, 1.
I guess it doesn't even matter if I wipe.
4.
They're going to run.
It is a very good spot.
Fleet.
Chance here at the end of the game.
Nice. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Might not be enough. Is that enough?
He was within 4.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how could he be within 4? Because my guys, you couldn't be an inch of.
I was already within.
Because he was able to be here and still be within 4 inches. He just couldn't actually get in to hold the objective because you blocked him out.
You would have bubbled out the objective.
But because that guy was gone, I could take his space and get the 3.
All of your guys here are clearly.
Let's see if that shit matters.
Is there an IC in that unit, or is that all one?
It's an IC. Okay. They're going to roll 2 dice for run because of fleet.
Pick the eyes. So you got 6.
But they're within 9 of the objective.
Yeah. He needed exactly a 6. He was 8.5. We measured before and
Shit.
after. He was 14.5 away. He needed a 6 through. He needed a 6 through cover and then a 6 on the run.
And then the assault phase.
This guy.
Oh yeah, I guess he has to shoot, right? To him.
Wow, I can't believe I played this mission so wrong.
Good deal.
Happens.
No, it's all good. I would have completely targeted different things. I thought all I had to do was hold this back one.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I'm sure they wouldn't even have been there the whole game. Then you would have deep struck them or outflanked them or any of the other.
I was playing it that these were the objectives we had to hold.
I called it my home too. I thought it was mine too.
Yeah.
That's why I've been sitting on it the whole game.
It's big guns.
I didn't read the mission. That's something I do though, as I've told you.
I read the mission. I just read it wrong.
I have. I don't have an excuse. I'm just terrible. So this guy charging in here.
Yeah, I need to go.
And
I'm
these
tired.
guys charging in here. So these guys.
I have to be at work.
They'll make it. You'll get the initiative, and these guys.
Here, just put it in. Just put it in. Hold on. See what the
Just
points
put
are
it
if
in.
you kill.
Ooh, just put it in. Just
The
put
thing
it
is,
in.
he gets more Maelstrom in theory. So he has killed D3 units. If he can manage to kill both of those somehow, or kill 3 units,
Well, he hasn't killed 3 units.
killed one
Killed
already.
one. If he can,
If he can kill, he killed the guy here. If he can kill both those, he can get.
There's no way that's happening.
Roll see if you can kill Fate Weaver.
That's what matters.
This is going to be the only one that attacks on at a point as well.
True. Oh, I guess so. All
They both matter.
So you swing first over here.
Well, do Fate Weaver, because if he doesn't kill Fate Weaver, where is he getting the 3rd unit at?
Right.
He doesn't matter, but he still gets a point for killing that.
Why?
Because it's
Big
heavy.
guns.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'll have 25.
Well, does my Fate Weaver go first? I think you have a challenge with Fate Weaver.
What's Fate Weaver's initiative?
Yeah, you have 1 attack at initiative 1.
I'm at Smash. Not one. I don't know if it's 1.
I refuse. So
1 attack.
I refuse. So the homunculus can't hit.
Fate Weaver has 1 attack.
Yeah.
I know Fate Weaver has 1 attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Fate Weaver's like Yeah, Fate Weaver is.
I thought he was
high
pressing
too.
the number of attacks. I'm like, Fate Weaver has 1 attack. He takes that stick and just goes like.
What the fuck is he?
Because he always smashes.
Yeah, you too.
Hitting on 3s, Dave. Did you remember your rage this time?
Yes. It's only 4 dudes.
Weapon skill donut.
It's not like it's a ton of
No, his
dudes.
weapon skill is not done. It's on it.
How many he goes into death on 6?
Yep. So 1 instant death,
Save.
and then 9.
Failed 4 of these 2 upper rolls.
No, you can lose close combat.
Yep.
Wow.
Attack. You 1 attack back?
Nope.
Smash. It hits. How does it not hit?
Average weapon skill 5. What's your weapon skill?
1.
So miss. So we check -2, -1.
I'm -1 more to that.
So 8.
Oh yeah, -2. Is that 6?
Fate Weaver reroll.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So he passes. Woo!
Saving that bitch.
Yeah. No, that's definitely where you want to blow it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Considering
It would have been hilarious had he rolled another 6.
I cause ridiculousness like that.
Wait,
Maya will not die.
It would take 1 wound.
Fate Weaver's lead 10, isn't it?
No.
Or 9?
Yeah.
No, Fate Weaver's 10.
Nobody in your army's 10.
No, he's 9.
Yeah,
he's right.
So then he only takes 2 wounds.
You would have only taken 2.
He has 5.
Oh, he has 5.
Yeah, you only would have taken 2. You would have been alive.
Yep.
Didn't need to burn
Victory
it
points
then.
would have been half.
Which it still is.
I don't know if we even have victory points involved
No,
in this.
probably not a matter.
No.
The other demon prince could cause some damage, but I
those battle points.
don't know if you want to roll them.
Yeah, I want to roll him.
Sure. You got your 5 attacks.
I could. What's your toughness? 6.
6.
I could kill. So I could kill. Hit on
3.
4. I killed
2 wounds.
Yeah.
Feel no pain. I take 1 wound. Okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
Aren't you T6?
Yeah.
So is it a 1 wound?
No, I'm strength.
6?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You made your save. Oh.
Need 4s.
I don't know if I like this list. Kind of makes me
I
sad.
told you I don't like it in the Maelstrom heavy format.
I want to play it. It's the only thing I wanted to play. Huh? Against all the Venoms? I should have played the.
What the hell does that matter?
I should have played the mission different. I played the
2
wrong
instant
mission.
death
Which is kind of a big
checks,
deal.
and then 8 or 7 and 1.
Porglyph is real good at Maelstrom.
So he's dead. Oh well.
Dead. All right, so you got the extra point for that.
Alright, so let's total up.
Count them up.
Alright, so where's the book?
Maelstrom.
Where's the book?
I got 5.
At the end of my turn, I got
Bet you wish you saw the old objective
None.
4.
Jesse and Justin, you guys played.
completely destroy 3 or more enemy units. I did not get.
He
He went first.
So let's look at parameter 1 for... So let's start
Justin. Is Justin gone?
So objectives.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I don't have any, I guess.
No. So 0 on that.
We,
Maelstrom.
I 5, yeah.
You get Warlord.
Oh, wait,
No.
he's got 1 point from killing a heavy support.
Yes.
Yeah, I got 1 point from killing a heavy.
So we'll put that in as... We'll put it in as there, sure. Warlord, no.
No.
Breaker, no.
No.
Home front, no. He's in your deployment zone.
Where?
And
Oh.
he's in the deployment zone.
Yeah.
And Mark for Death, you...
Don't get. I didn't get it. No.
Oh wow, I got home front.
Objectives, 1,
So you got
2, 3.
no.
Yeah, 1, 2.
That's not objective
All right,
secured.
this isn't.
And 1. No, that's not objective. They're not
Yes,
objective
they are.
secured.
They're true warriors. You Davis 3. And you got a heavy.
Yeah.
And parameter 2, Maelstrom, you got 2.
2.
Linebreaker, you
Do not have.
Last, you did get.
Yep.
First one you did not get.
No.
Slithering File, you did not get.
No.
So it is 10, 12, 14 to 6. Consult the Necrosage.
14 to 6, 8-point difference.
It's 14 to 6.
Ain't that convenient?
Can't believe I read the mission wrong.
All right, John.
I can't believe we both read the mission wrong.
Can't believe you gave up the game on turn 1.
Yeah, I definitely gave up the game. I didn't even get that win.
So kill your mic. Kill your mic. Hey.
I heard you.
So it can't possibly be 19 to 8. You guys did it wrong. Why?
Hey, I figured it out, and I didn't break the computer this time.
Hey, what up, dude?
I'm here with John. John, how'd you do?
Didn't read the mission.
No, you didn't.
Actually, I read the mission, which makes it worse. I read the mission wrong, which makes it even worse.
Yes. Reading comprehension, that is a valuable asset.
Tired. I worked 12 hours today, so I guess I get that in my favor.
But anyway, the list, overall, I like it. Maelstrom, it's kind of eh.
So here's the thing.
If this was kill points, by
I
the way,
kinda
we would have
knew-
slaughtered.
I kind of knew. So playing, I thought it was a 2 objective mission. That's why I was like, just killing stuff that was. I was just kind of just getting shots off at first, and then
Playing for the white objectives, not the black.
Yeah, I was playing for the white objectives, and then I realized last turn it was the black objectives, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
So that was bad. So I was playing it right in my head, but I actually was playing it wrong. No, see, I like that army a lot. I don't know if it's good yet, but I like the idea of it, and I knew it wasn't the best in Maelstrom, but I haven't played in like 3 weeks, and it's been annoying to get the game in. So I was like, well, Gamecast, I have to play, and people will be here to play because it's been a little wonky with everybody's schedules trying to get games in.
Definitely.
So I just played it no matter what.
Yeah. You know, in addition to reading the mission, read your own models rules because Euclids can deep strike.
Yeah,
Confirmed on stream.
all right. So that was they're 15-point models. They're like the tax. You're right. I should have played them better. But really, like the only glaring mistake I feel like I made was flying Fate Weaver off the table when I should have ran them off.
And playing the wrong objectives.
No, I mean like the army, what it does. Like I don't think I did the psychic powers wrong. I really don't think I did anything like that wrong.
Yeah, I think overall played it very clean, especially considering it was the first time with the list.
God, I haven't played Demons since the new edition either.
Yeah,
It's
they're a
so
little
weird
wonky.
off the psychic phase, man.
But overall, like I said, it was the first time playing with the list. It's definitely looks like a good list. You played it pretty well. Definitely have to get a little bit more used to probably the Nid powers, especially.
Yeah, see, there wasn't anything really to do. I mean, like this whole army was fearless. So
Not until the end of the game. But
yeah. No, I think I should have tried. I think I should have used the catalyst at the end of the game.
Sure.
Made him take some saves, killed those warriors. I mean, although I didn't play the mission, and I mean I'm making excuses now, but he failed. I didn't blow his venom up last turn. Had I blown the venom up and then charged the warriors.
yeah, he made what?
And then
5
he made
out of 6.
Yeah, and then he made a
4-ups or
6+, and then he made a 6+, and then he made a 6 run, a run
Yeah.
move on a 6. Granted, fleet, but still. So if those things didn't happen, I won the game. Even with me screwing up the mission. So
at bare minimum, it was a battle points mission. You would have lost by maybe 1 point,
yeah, what do you
which
do?
in a battle points tournament, it's not a huge.
So honestly, though, if it for Killadelphia for a Maelstrom type mission, I think something like Drop Pod Marines would be really strong. Is what I've actually been thinking.
Yeah. Drop Marines, probably Wave Serpent.
Um,
It's really just,
A lot of
things
upsec.
that can put OBSEC units on.
Like a lot of like
and do it early.
And I was actually thinking because they're gonna allow Forge World Red Scorpions, because
they get
Marines with Fin Pain for free.
Yeah.
They can't go to ground, but they get Fin Pain for free. So I mean, we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Tau are viable a little bit. Wave Serpents, Devilfishes, are actually not awful.
Yeah, and Crisis Suits can deep strike.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Lots of good options. The list looks strong. Read your rules, read the mission, but
for shame.
All things considered, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, a little slow, but what we can do.
Yeah. We'll be right back with Matt and Dave, and we'll see you soon.
Later, guys.
All right, welcome back. So I am here with the winner, Mr. David Setzman.
Don't know how that happened.
So right off the bat, you kind of changed your list at the last minute. We tweaked it around. You tweaked it on a little bit. And you had some. So what were your feelings about your list? I want to start with that because a lot of people were talking about how they were very interested in both John having kind of a weird look at Nids, and you having a very different look at Dark Eldar. So how do you feel about your list?
If you had talked about it before the end of the game, I would have had a lot of contention with the Grotesquerie. But the Grotesquerie killed the Demon Prince. The Grotesquerie put pressure on Kairos. The Grotesquerie Torment Grenade Launcher dropped one of the Heralds. Put risk on a Lord of Change and another Herald. Took out the Pink Horror unit, they accomplished a lot more than I think
it's a very bad matchup for the Grotesque.
I agree.
I personally, going in, we talked about your list, I'm like, I don't really like the Grotesque. I don't think they're good. I don't like the Void Raven Bombers either. We'll get to that next. And then I kind of looked at them like, holy shit, like, I wouldn't want my Thunderwolves near those Grotesques.
Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, my Thunderwolves are Silver Lion are just strength 10, instant death whenever I touch.
For point comparison, 4 Grotesques is 140 points.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no... That killed that Demon Prince that was 200 plus points.
Yeah, I mean they were... I was surprised at the Grotesque. I really was. I was impressed with, based on their points, what they could actually bring to the fight. So I was impressed with the Grotesque. And you got the +1 toughness, right?
Yep. And that was... huge. I mean, him.
Remember, they're there.
Right. Him smashing with the Demon Prince at the end could have been a thing. I'm going to kill a single Grotesque. That's 25% of the unit. That's 5 attacks. Yada yada yada.
Yeah. So that's big.
It could have been Shred. It could have been Fleet.
Shred would have been, and Fleet would have been big. Like they have a lot of good rolls on that rolls for them in the game. So the Void Raven Bombers.
God, they're terrible.
Yeah, and they're high at their point cost.
At 160 points with no missiles, I really don't see the value to it.
No.
Anybody who's played Dark Eldar before is aware of being Dark Lance heavy, and you expect that half your Dark Lances are going to miss, even though it's supposed to be 33%.
It's nuts. Like, for having 2 real legit shots, you would think they'd be twin linked. At a minimum.
For 160 points especially.
Exactly.
And a bomb is so lackluster. Even if it had been strength 10, it still would have been...
Look at things like, look at the Storm Talon. Like, right? So it's a heavy flyer. So you should be putting in a category with, like, Storm Ravens, Vendettas, Storm Wolves. Okay, so it's a little bit cheaper than that.
The Necron Death Ray thing. Like, there's
no
comparison.
Yeah, but, like, look at the Storm Talon, who's a fast one, who's supposed to be a small flyer. At literally 40 points less is better.
And if we match each other, a Storm Talon rapes my guy.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I might do damage to him.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree with you. I think it was a little nuts.
And as I was telling Jesse, I'm a big Scourge player. I really like them. I didn't run fast attack in this army. Scourges at 120 points a unit. For the 3 flyers, I could have had 4 units of Scourges. So it's just such a big difference. And that's 16 Heat Lances or 16 Haywire shots.
I mean, but look, you learn it. We have to see it actually in action. Like, right, everything looks good or bad on paper. Like, look, we went in and, like, me and Trevor were like, oh, the Grotesques are bad, the Void Raven Bombers are bad. Well, look, we like the Grotesque. Like, I like the Grotesque now
Void Raven
for their points.
Don't matter.
And the fact they come into the detachment so easily, too, is real. What's that total detachment come to? The 2 units, the 2 Raiders, and the
you're
Homunculus.
140, 140, 140, and then your Homunculus is what you look at for your costs. And so
is
for
it
the
70 for the Raiders?
It's 70 for each Raider.
Okay, so 140. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at 420, and then what's a Homunculus?
70 points, and then I give him a 10-point weapon.
Sure, 500 points for a nasty.
And you're still looking at, 8 grotesques is still 24 wounds, and then you have another 3 wounds on your homunculus.
Yeah. Now you roll once for each unit?
Once for the whole detachment.
For the whole detachment rolls. Okay.
So that's good, because it's not like you're going to get a toughness 6 squad and a useless squad. Whatever they get, they get.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't carry over to your homunculus. And so if you're grotesque at fleet, then the homunculus screws the squad and stuff like that. But you can get out of the raider and leave the homunculus in it. And
you can throw homunculus in a venom even, right? No, the venoms are full.
And well, I can, but I take a Liaramin, I put it in reserve, I put the homunculus, or I join the homunculus to the Liaramin, put them both in the same venom, stuff like that. It's totally a thing. Mm-hmm. Or for 15 points, I give it Misery Armor, which makes all enemy units within 6 inches -2 leadership. So the Venom lands, the Venom within 6 inches causes Misery Armor for -2, Torment for -1, and then Grizzly Appearance for -1 more. So they appear -4 leadership tests on Torment Grenade Launchers. So there's more I could do to it that's really good, but...
What's the stipulations of that formation?
You have to have 2 units of Grotesque, 2 units of Raiders, and Homunculus. That's the stipulation.
Okay.
I can deck them out however I want. I could take Raiders that are empty and take 10-man squads of Grotesques. That's I know, never. Don't do that. But it's a thing.
That's real nasty.
And it's open top, so I can appear and get out. Not that I should. And I could put a Flamer in the Grotesque unit at Strength 3, AP 3. It just doesn't seem like the points are necessary.
No. At least it's nice to be able to deep strike next to Marines, but then you really have to get a really awkward scatter position to be able to actually get that Flamer to drop.
And I see a question on the net about thoughts on squadrons. I'm assuming that's on Talos squadrons, because I've played a lot of Talos.
Yeah, and Dave's been...
I've played test the formation for the Corpse Claw Thief formation. I like it a lot. I've had it take down Death Stars. I've had it weather 2 full units of Centurions with buff units firepower while sitting in terrain. It's dirty.
It's a nasty, nasty unit. It definitely... that's why I thought you were going to play tonight. I was kind of excited to talk about him going into it. I saw Jesse puts the list here, so I'm like, oh...
My alternative version of this list had 2 squads of 3 Talos in it instead of the...
the Talos are definitely a nasty bunch. So obviously you and John both had an interesting game with not really having a grasp on the mission.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm a horrible playtester for you to be watching these missions. If you guys see me consistently, you know I screw up missions pretty much every time I play them. It's cost me almost every tournament I've been in. I swear to God I'm not dyslexic. I don't know what it is. They're like, hey, this is the mission. You played Big Guns, right? Yeah, I've totally played Big Guns before. Let's do this. Mission's over. That was the mission?
And the big thing is that, and I know everyone gets the nature of it, right? You're playing the game and you're not constantly re-looking at the mission. So even if you read the mission in the beginning, halfway through the game, the mission starts slowly warping. I mean, we do so many tournaments, so many missions, so many packets. By the middle of the game, you're can't remember what mission you're playing. I had that problem at 11th Company where I'm sitting there oh, it's a Nova mission. I'm like, oh, he modified them. And I had that catch me in round 3 where it's oh, this was Nova. Oh, no, he modified it, so I'm actually caught. Xander, he's not wearing lipstick. But all in all, piece of advice. So 2 things. 1, give a piece of advice for your actual game, and then a piece of advice for Dark Eldar players, people who are working on Dark Eldar stuff.
If you haven't played a lot of Maelstrom missions, it requires a lot more foresight on your actions. And I was looking at the end saying, I can win if I get the main objectives. And Matt pulled me aside at the end and showed me the brass tacks, the numbers I could have had, as opposed to the numbers I was pursuing. And I hadn't even really considered things instead of contesting an objective, trying to pursue Linebreaker and a Maelstrom mission that I had, that could have put me up higher points value than holding that objective had. That was me being blind to the potential. That was before me.
It also makes it a lot easier for me because I wrote the mission.
Sure, and so you're seeing it from a third-person perspective and all that, but that doesn't matter. That's my shortcoming as a player. That's an area that I could grow, that my army doesn't change, that would have influenced my capacity to win better.
So testing missions, knowing all the parameters and what you can do within the mission is very important.
Really the mission. I could have had a better list, but it wouldn't matter if I didn't read the mission.
Yeah. And then for Dark Eldar, you've been playing them a lot. It seems like you've been really good with them. I've really enjoyed the Dark Eldar you've been playing, and I'm having fun watching it. And I think Dark Eldar have been vastly underrated online.
I really like Dark Eldar a lot. I'm a serious demon player. I have thousands of points, fully painted. I love spawning. I'll drop psychics in a heartbeat to play Dark Eldar right now.
Yeah, I think they bring surprisingly a large amount, especially looking at what this grotesque unit did. They bring a lot of versatility to the table.
And it's a lot of things that people aren't going to be used to playing against that are going to have them make mistakes, and I like that. So, why not? And you guys who've been watching us have heard us talk about things like the bonus victory points that you can get out of the Homunculus Coven. There's just a lot of things that on paper will frustrate you, and that's going to take you away from the mental game that is knowing and playing your missions properly.
Yeah.
And so that's just a tool I want under my belt.
But that's just before any event, right? It's a tournament. You should be prepared, and that's like again one of the frustrating things. Always like with Adepticon, you get the mission packet the day of, and for a fact people have tested those missions, and for a fact other people have had those missions in hand. And my opponent round 1 was like, I've been playing these missions for 3 months, and I'm like, cool, I got them this morning.
I hear that a lot about local gamers that get a beneficial advantage over out-of-towners who come in for a tournament.
And you got to look at it this way, like, in theory, we're testing this packet now. Killadelphia we're not looking at till May. Now, we are going to have the packet posted by February, and I believe a packet should come out 3 months, at least 3 months, well, at least 2 months, preferably 3 months in advance.
Okay, I'm about the gangster phrase, but that's all Pinot Grigio and couscous, but the reality is that people who are actually watching could be getting the content of the packet for every week, for months. It's not like wool over the eyes. You don't know what's happening. Poof! Look at this shit.
Well, and we're even like, so our goal is by the end of December, we want to have a packet. We want to have it through the team and the store's battering ram, and then we're going to release it publicly as a primer, pretty much, to community stuff like that on our website. We're going to release it publicly.
Source for changes.
Yeah, and we're going to have that for January, February, and then by the end of February, we're going to release. We're going to get feedback, stuff like that. And by the end of February, we're going to release the packet. So like, it'll be out in theory 4 3/4 month before the start of the tournament. 5 3/4. No, 4 3/4.
And in case nobody says it to everybody watching, if you guys get ideas, like things that you think should really be changed, you've been watching these missions, you've seen consistency, you should speak up.
Yeah, FAQs are a big thing too. Because, like, I think Nova FAQ is missing out on a lot of stuff. Like, Nova and BA are the 2 big FAQs. And I think, like, I kind of want to nitpick from each one, but because of the way we have our packet, we have to really specifically FAQ a couple of things, primarily dealing with extra points.
Sure, and even the mucoloid conversation we had before this started.
They're just so
But that's fine. But that contention that he's having in that thought process is one that every player is going to have when they hear about the rule. And so if it's noted in the FAQ and they've been reading about it for 3 months before they come, that pulls the shell shock away before I plan my mission. So that'll be...
we do emails, and like in my email, I think I normally email. So we're gonna start when we release the packet. We're gonna start our opening for registration, and we get all the email addresses, and we do like an email chain every week or two. We send out emails like, "Hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going on," and I always last year we did every single email said, "Please read the FAQ. Please read the FAQ. Please read the FAQ." And like round 1 of Killadelphia 2 years ago, it's like, oh, some guy had a huge rule question about Space Wolves, and I wrote the Space Wolf FAQ and like nitpicked through everything, and he had a huge issue on Jaws. He's like, I can do this. I'm like, first of all, no tournament allows you to do that. Second of all, like, Nova doesn't, BAO, Adepticon did, but their rules get really weird. I'm like, our FAQ, the first section under Space Wolves is Jaws of the Werewolf, and a bunch of things about that. And I'm like, do you read the FAQ? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I have it here, and I showed it to him. Like, he goes, "Are you sure it's the FAQ?" I'm like, I wrote the FAQ. Like, I wrote this. I'm like, yes, I wrote it. I know it was there. But being prepared for tournaments is something like we talk about it on some of the podcasts, and it's actually a whole section we talked about in Allies. I think it's when we first started is preparing yourself for a tournament. It's not just having a refined list. It's knowing your tournament packet. It's knowing your FAQs. It's trying to get a grasp on your metagame. It's
look on the internet to see what past armies have won the tournaments in the past, what type of players show up.
You learn a lot about their local meta, too. Like, we always joke around, like, preparing for the... Like, we went to 11th Company. 11th Company has the 11th Company meta. You always see a decent number of Orcs and Dark Eldar.
We saw more Dark Eldar. I went in there like, I'm going to have army domination. I will be the only Dark Eldar player. Not only was there, like, 6 other armies with Dark Eldar, but a bunch of them were fully painted. Like, it was... I
Dark Eldar base down there. Huge Dark Eldar base down there. Every year, even when Dark Eldar is like garbage, there's a huge Dark... They have a lot of Sister Spires. There were 4 Sister Spires, 3 Sister Spires there. But, like, we knew that going in. Like, 11th Company brings... They're guys who are local. We noticed a lot of Dark Eldar players. We noticed some Orc players, like...
A whole lot of Marines. There was only 2 Adamantium Lances, and we brought one of them.
Yeah,
like,
well, even compare it to, like, BFS was 3 weeks earlier. BFS had And there also, we always know there's a whole lot of Necron. BFS had 1 Necron player, no Orc players, 1 Dark Eldar player. 11th Company had like 7 Dark
need to go
Eldar
to
player,
BFS.
like 4 Orc players, and it had like 6 Necron players. Like, we just know, like, tournaments have a meta, the tournament scene, but like regions have metas. Like,
Yeah, and meta's bigger than just the army they play, because like there were 6 Dark Eldar players there. I was the only one with Scourges. Most of them didn't know what Scourges did, so that's amazing to me. They're like the dynamic unit in the Codex. You should read them. They're cool. Give it a shot.
I can tell you right now, like, Killadelphia, if anything changes, expect to see Nids, expect to see Space Marines. There's a lot of Space Marine players up in this area. Expect to see them, and there's also a lot of Tau players up in this area.
And Necrons.
Yeah. They're all armies you can expect to see come out in
And
force.
Demons.
Well, yeah, Demons you see
Everywhere.
Every tournament has a
Yeah.
staple 10 to 12 Demon players.
Because they're smart.
Yeah. All right, guys. We appreciate you checking it out. Remember to keep track of all of our cool stuff. This video and all of our other ones are posted on YouTube, youtube.com/TeamSGvideo. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/TeamSG. And what is it? The head of your?
That's the head of the warrior claimed by the Hive Tyrant.
Remember to follow us, like us, subscribe, all that jazz. All the links, everything are below. I guess it is below because we're over there. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Kill the Emperor. See ya.